Okay, I cannot play Aya the Tiger, but would you settle for Aya the Hajime? Because if I play Aya the Tiger, they're gonna get a little bit upset and mute the audio. What's up? Welcome back to Existential Depression, the game. So, nobody you love truly matters because they all die gruesome, horrible deaths. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? I gotta remember what the fuck I'm doing because I totally forgot. Oh yeah, never mind. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to go prosecute one of my friends for killing one of my other friends because this game is very cruel. So, last time I drank half a bottle of whiskey and got really fucking stupid, as you can quite imagine. Had a really fun time, but now I'm unfortunately out of whiskey, so I'm not going to be able to continue drinking, which sucks. Can this game look 20 out of 1? What does that mean? Are you asking if it's a good game? Yes, absolutely. Absolute fucking awesome game. Awesome series. It would be awesome if I could remember where the fuck I'm going, because I don't know where anything is. Hey look, I figured out where to go. Haha, JK. Just kidding. Yeah, this game is fucking good. This game is great. All of them are, honestly. I don't know if you know what the premise of Danganronpa is, but the games are fucking incredible. Look at that! We open up with the huh! Look at that! We open up with the huh, and I have no whiskey to celebrate. God damn it, Kazuichi.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? It's been there the whole game, you twat. Never mind that. How did they make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya? We still need his knowledge. Still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell nah, there's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just beat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I'm right here.
Now then!
Remember
let us
this well.
begin.
A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey!
Seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now!
Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, Monami, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
I...
Still love that I do the voices? Awesome, that's very good to hear. Apparently people really like the voices, so that is really comforting and reassuring.
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic
Do you want to taste how
mascot.
powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding
Oh well, I'm the big
service.
brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. Yes, special
See ya
participation.
later.
Emphasis on special. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Well, am I just dicking around or what? Okay, never mind. I did the correct thing on the first try, which is very, very rare. What the? Something shaking? This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. With your bad selves. Maybe not. Hey look, an escalator instead of just a regular set of stairs, so nobody turns into fat-ass Americans. Look at that. Something came out.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear.
That's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. And give people large fries and hamburgers on our 4 for $4 menu.
You're right, there's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it.
If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, I'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator, and then promptly pushed Chiaki off for being such a stupid bitch. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Well, you could walk up the fucking thing, you lazy shit. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock. Oh yeah, that's right, it sinks or something, doesn't it? Never mind, I have no idea what it does because it just shakes around like a fucking mongoloid. This is an elevator. I see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around.
Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Pussy! That is one fast escalator? Yeah. It's one of them future escalators from like the year 25,000 or some shit. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Although you could make the argument that in the year, like, 25,000, they wouldn't have any need for escalators because everybody would have, like, built-in wings or some shit. Everybody would be a fucking transformer. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened. Yeah, so unfortunately I won't be able to drink more whiskey until I can get some more, but I don't know when that will be. So, yeah. No drunk shit until then. But, I'll try and get some more whiskey very soon. If my friend comes over, hopefully I'll be able to get some more. But, unless he doesn't, I have no idea.
Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you
What the hell is he thinking, locking us in a shitty-looking place like this?
don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole!
Complain all you like, I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
Although, honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I don't think humanity will survive to the year 25,000. I think we'll go extinct long before then. So, right, we would all be dead either way I win? Yeah, exactly. It's like we'd all be dead. Humanity is not going to survive that long. Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togame. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. Well, yeah, that's why you don't act like a pompous fucking douche, because then people target you. There you go, life lessons. The person who did it is one of us. Yeah, look, he's all red. That must be fucking strawberry pudding or some shit. Fat ass. Can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true. Yeah, a lot of my favorite characters die in this game. And a lot of my most hated characters live, so it's kind of annoying. Need to find out by any means possible. Might be on Mars or something like that, maybe? Yeah, that's a huge maybe. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. Righty then! So, fucking strap in. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Would you like to save? Nah, I think I'll just do all that shit over again in case something fucking dumb happens. Oh yeah, set skills, which I have none of, because, it's me, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. I have no skills with anything, so... Right. Change difficulty? Fuck that. Not gonna make it easier or harder on myself.
Now then, let's begin.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do all the voices during
explanation
this,
of the
don't they?
class
Fuck.
trial.
God damn it, my favorite thing to do is the voices.
During the class trial, you will present
Especially
your
Mikon.
arguments
Somebody
for
said
who the
Mikon's
killer
voice that I
is,
do for her should
and
be her
vote
actual
for who
voice, and that
done
made
it.
me smile quite a bit. Because, like, I don't know if you know, because, Tyler, you haven't been here yet, but Mikon's voice made it sound super deep. So that's how Mikon talks, and it's fucking hilarious.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive
It's
punishment.
really, really fun to do Mikon's voice
You
like
picked
that.
the wrong
It's gonna fit in so
person.
many places later.
I'll punish
Yes, a
everyone
spoiler alert,
besides
Mikon
the
is not the
blackened,
killer of
and
this
that
chapter,
person will earn
so.
the right to leave this island.
Should have worded that differently, but oh well.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one
She
thing.
should have said that in a very bad
Is there
French
really
voice,
a
so she
killer
could have been
among
like,
us?
such a cruel rule. Would have been fucking hilarious. I know that's incredibly offensive, but I don't care. Because when have I ever, honestly.
Most definitely.
Also, I watched,
no doubt
when
that the
Marnie was there
blackened
before
is
stream, it's a
lurking
Ghibli
among
movie.
you.
Fucking good lord, that film was good. Jesus, it was confusing as fuck, but at the end, everything makes sense. Such a good fucking movie, man.
Such
honestly.
a sad state of affairs.
Jesus Christ, that's
isn't it?
horrifying. Don't do that, Monokuma. Fuck me, dude.
By
Good
the
lord.
way, this
Could you
class
imagine waking
trial
up
is
to
gonna
that?
be 100%
After like a wild night
fair.
of drinking and
So there's
partying,
no
could you
need
just
to
imagine
worry.
waking up next to Monokuma and he's just like smiling like that in your face? Good lord. Who the fuck is that pink thing? Are you talking about Mikon or are you talking about the rabbit?
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not
Yeah,
as much as I
Monomi
hate
is the
Monomi,
rabbit.
of course.
Have you never seen Danganronpa 2, Tyler?
You hate me that much?
Now, let's
Danganronpa 2
begin.
is pretty good. It's really bright, and a lot of the executions are really, really bad, but it's a good
telling
game.
us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, could you imagine a girl that fucking faint voiced sounding like this? I don't know, it's just really funny to me.
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Akane, I have a feeling you'd settle things a very different sort of way.
Didn't that
gonna
Byakuya
lie.
bastard get killed in the dining hall?
Maybe
Huh?
with
Then everyone there
financial
is a fucking
compensation,
suspect.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer,
Yeah,
right?
Fuyuhiko is badass, dude. All the characters in this are really good, except Mikon. Mikon's kinda eh.
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing
Everybody
to do
else
with
is
me.
pretty fucking wicked. Ibuki, Fuyuhiko, yeah,
What's that
Mahiru. Hajime's alright, but he's a bit of a basic bitch, but he has more personality than Naegi, I think.
Anyway.
Oh
why
yeah,
don't we try
Nagito's
talking
really
about
annoying
most
throughout the first
pressing
half of
issue
this
on our
game,
minds?
but on the later half he gets really tolerable. And he's quite the badass.
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
My respect for Nagito comes way later.
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
Yeah, that is, because you think if you were to murder somebody, you'd go through more effort to hiding the body than stashing it under a table and just be like, nope, I didn't kill this person. Nope, I don't know how they got here, officer. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... Well, you could play straws, and whoever picks the shortest straws to kill her, and just do it that way, and hopefully, you know, you get it right. Like, see, Nagito would just guess the killer right every fucking time, because he's really lucky, right? Does this game have the same premise as the previous one? Yes, they all have the same premise, but the story is tailored differently, if that makes sense. So, like, they all have a different point, and a different story. Also, you don't really get the full story of this game by the game itself. You have to watch Danganronpa 3, the anime, in order to understand it, completely. No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what.
So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness and my stupid fucking voice. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you fucked up and you will automatically die, so please be careful, you fucking retard, alright? If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls in case you happen to forget like the last game, you fucking idiot. Well then, good luck and have fun. Right. Let's see how well we do. Not good. I'll already tell you. Bloodstain under table? Hmm?
Yeah! Why was Byakuya's body in a place like
Give me that. Although, by the way, I've never played this one. I've only seen it, so.
At the very back of the dining
And I don't remember it super well, so we'll see.
After the killer murdered Byakuya,
I know who dies in what chapter and how, but I don't
probably
remember
moved
details.
the body there.
Nah, you're full of shit.
No,
Shut
that's
up.
wrong.
You hot topic, you cotton candy pink-haired bitch. Shut your fucking face.
No, I don't think the killer moved
I love the
body.
music in this one. The revelations when they start figuring shit out and it does that. Like it's like, ooh.
Huh? Why?
It's really cool. It makes you feel really smart.
Try to remember
Especially in
what
chapter
the body
4.
looked
Chapter
like
4 is
when we
insane.
found it under the table.
Mindfuck chapter 4 is. Especially because
Though
it's
there
really
was a lot
simple,
of
but
blood
it's a very
everywhere,
small detail that
there
you
was
don't
no
notice at all.
sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
Yep, so we'd use the
So
bloodstain to
that's
fucking
why you
contradict
think
whether
it's
the body was
impossible
moved or
that
not.
the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Also, he was fat as fuck, so he would have weighed a shit ton, right? So he'd be very hard to move, wouldn't he? Thank you for the host, Tyler.
Here I
That's very
thought I had
kind
a
of you.
genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
This little girl is a fucking demon, I swear to Christ.
I respond better to praise, you know.
Yeah, she's brutal. Oh, you know what Kazuichi finally reminds me of? You know that Gator game where it's like you put razor blades where the teeth are, and then you gotta like push one of the teeth down and pull your hand away before it bites you? Kazuichi's teeth reminds me of that. Kinda looks like a weird hungry hippo, in a way.
But if the killer didn't move the
Hot
body,
topic hippo.
why was it under the
Yeah.
table?
I know, clever, right?
Byakuya was probably
Although,
killed.
I guess you could
under
make the
table.
argument that Ibuki looks way more hot topic-y than Kazuichi does, but
What? You think he was killed under the table?
yeah, clearly.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Maybe he went under the table to go take a shit.
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Not really.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Dude, I don't think fucking Akane could tell her left foot from her right foot, Kazuichi.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he wouldn't, so fuck
The
you.
reason
That's your
why
logic.
is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
Yeah, you know what? I would think that's a fair assessment. Although, you know what? Nagito kind of looks like a Minecraft. Like, he looks like a Minecraft jacket character. I don't know. Make something out of that. I'm too lazy. The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Oh, fucking no. Oh, fucking, I have no idea. The case?
Crap!
Okay, well... What does it say? The reason Byakuya dove under the... Oh, it's gotta be the knife. Okay. Is it the knife then? Let's try that.
I can prove it with this.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Surprised that you don't have more people as current viewers because you're really fun to watch and you bring this game to life. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say so. Usually people don't stroll in until I'm about like half an hour in, if they do at all, so. I don't blame them. They probably have much better shit to do, and I'm not very popular, so. I'm one of those people, like, I'm just glad I can be entertaining to somebody. Like, I'm not one of those people that cares about, like, how many viewers I have or how much popularity or attention I get. I'm just on here to dick around and have fun with people. So. Even if there's one person here, like you, for example, even if there's just one person to talk to, that makes it worthwhile for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
so in order to get it, he moved under the table.
Yeah, but whenever people tell me, like, stuff like that, I'm always really, really flattered that people would think so, because I think I'm a fucking idiot, so.
To the presence of dangerous
I guess I'm very critical of myself, though.
Deny that possibility.
Like, I'm honestly my own worst critic.
But how
if that
did
makes
he
sense.
notice that there was a knife under the table?
Under the table?
If he knew beforehand,
I love
he
Gundam.
probably
Gundam
would have
is
done
one of the
something
best
about it
characters in the
before the
game by
blackout,
far.
right?
I can't wait to voice him during some later segments, Jesus.
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
Awesome to watch, thank you so much. That means a lot. Like, I know it's very cliche for, like, somebody to, you know, be like, oh, thank you, that's really humbling. But, like, it actually is very, very, very humbling. Thank you.
No, that's not possible.
Thank me for streaming, thank you for being here and fucking putting up with me.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course.
I have my moments, like, I definitely have my funny moments, but other than that, I'm just rambling bullshit, or being incredibly offensive. Not that being incredibly offensive isn't hilarious sometimes, but you know what I mean. I'm usually just talking
like
bullshit,
a real
so.
trial.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point... During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, and you still managed to fuck it up, you fucking idiot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way, so you'll have even more opportunities to fuck up. Look at Nekomaru's dick, isn't it fucking huge? Why are you looking at his dick, you fucking weirdo? Play the game. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with the truth bullet, you fucked up. Not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll get laughed at by your friends and your peers. But you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage because they don't realize that you're even fucking stupider than Akane. Look at her dumbass face. Her titties are the only thing that's important. And even those aren't that important. So, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes, and given your performance thus far, we're pretty fucked. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the R1 button, you can progress the argument very slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like you're too fucking stupid to understand what's going on and you have no idea what to do. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful and don't use it too much. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Don't fuck up again, or I'll stab your parents. Right. Let's see how we do this time. Not very good. What do we got?
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table.
Byakuya.
During the
She sounds like a rubber duck. I don't know what it is, but she sounds like a very, like, mature rubber duck. What?
If that's the case...
Wait, what am I doing?
During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
Wait, what?
But it was super pitch black!
Yeah?
It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Yeah, you could. Shut up.
No, that's wrong!
You know what? For having glasses and looking so stoic, you're pretty fucking stupid! Get wrecked!
No, Byakuya was probably
Although, I'm
the only
probably
one who
gonna
was
eat
able to
those
see in
words
the
in like
dark.
5 seconds next time I fuck up, so maybe I should shut my fucking mouth.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, look, she's pissed off already. She's like, oh yeah, you wanna go?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
Those are some pretty realistic night vision goggles for a fucking 2D game that's drawn. Not gonna lie. That's some pretty high-tech shit you're working with there.
Byakuya was the one who
Team
used those night
Danganronpa.
vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
She's like, were you watching me undress through my bedroom window?
Your reasoning is
Fucking
out of
creepy.
focus.
Wendy! God damn it, Wendy. Just let me have this, man.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Should it?
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
What? How would they have access to them? That doesn't make any sense. You're already dumb. Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? A little bit, seeing as how her logic makes zero fucking sense, yeah.
Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I already know the fucking game, you idiot. I know the universe. I know everything you can possibly dream of. Everything you could possibly desire is under my power. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remark with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Hope you know fucking shapes and shit, cause if you don't, you're fucked. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks or you don't know shapes or directions, you're pretty screwed. It will skew toward their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate, so if you spam the button like a fucking idiot, you're done. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots because that'd be too fucking easy, wouldn't it? So instead, we decided to make the game harder just to fuck you over. It will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage, plus it's gonna be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the triangle button. This game is so polite, I beg to differ. Because when I was playing V3, and they literally worded shit in a very dumb fashion just to screw off the player, that was a little bit frustrating. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. Huh? What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry, it appears there has been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In hell. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes to your handbook menu. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls in case you happen to forget. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Right. Are you ready for me to fuck this up? Cause I will. Right. Case.
If you just use
Shut up.
common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
What? How do I cut?
That's gotta be it.
How do I? Oh, it's stick. I'm dumb.
If you just use
Well,
common
yeah,
sense,
I
the
didn't
killer
know what
obviously
fucking button to
used those
push
night
because I
vision
forgot
goggles.
because I'm dumb.
That's gotta be it.
Hajime, expecting me to know what to do on the first try.
Where's your proof that
That's
the
his
killer used
mistake.
them?
Having faith in
Because
me.
if they use night vision, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer
Nobody
brought
cares
them
what
to
you
the
have to say,
crime scene.
Wendy. Except for that, because I had to cut that with the right thing and I'm done. So, yeah,
Because
please
if they
repeat
use night
yourself.
vision,
I'm
they
sorry,
could
Wendy.
have killed Byakuya even in I mean, in reality, that's what. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
What? I pressed triangle. Game, fuck
Because
you,
then
dude.
they could have killed Byakuya even
Wait, I
in
can use X?
In reality,
Okay.
so
I
those
didn't know I
goggles
could use
were
X.
planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
God damn it, dude. Why is it set up in a way that you can't cut it?
Because
That's
if they
really
use
dumb.
night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in I mean, in reality, so those goggles were
They
planned.
literally
The
set
killer
it up in a
brought
way
them to
that
the
you
crime
can't
scene.
fucking... Fuck! They set it up in a way that you can't cut it. It's so stupid. I hope it's the case, because this is really hard just to cut the correct word.
Brought them to the crime scene.
Yeah,
Allow me to
thank
cut
you.
through
That's
those
what I did
words.
4 other times, and it didn't work.
No.
I literally pressed triangle 4 other times there, and it didn't do it. But that time it did. I did.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party.
So if they were inaccessible except for Byakuya, how would somebody else have then Byakuya had used them? That doesn't make any sense. You're dumb.
We found a
I
smaller
didn't even
piece
need
for
to
storing
fucking
the
do
night
that dumb
vision
minigame.
goggles.
You're already stupid as fuck.
Which means
Try
we
harder?
can
Yeah,
assume
just press
that
the button
night
harder.
vision
Maybe it'll
goggles were
work.
kept inside that
Sekiro
Duralumin
Shadows
case
Die
as
Twice.
well.
Looking at you, buddy.
Woohoo! I said assume. Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken
Yeah, I
the
have
night
the
vision
feeling that
goggles out
Buki's
of
a
the
little bit
case,
more retarded than I am, which is not very good news.
since he was carrying it around before the
Hopefully I
blackout
never
in the
have to
first
depend
place.
on Ibuki, ever. I'm just kidding, Ibuki. I love you. You know I love you.
When you put it like that, it makes sense.
I was outwitted by a boy. Meh.
Then, was that knife
Her tie
inside
looks
the
like a
case too?
picnic blanket.
If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
What? How does that make any logical sense?
Oh yeah, you know what? I brought some fucking whiskey to a party, but people expected me to bring tortilla chips. I didn't bring no fucking tortilla chips.
It would
Get
be
your own
weird.
fucking tortilla chips.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
I love his voice, man. I wish I could do that with my voice.
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Of course he does.
The knife was brought in the Durlamin case along with the night vision goggles too. Also, who the fuck is Teru's main dish? You better not try to steal my waifu. No, that's not possible. My waifu is mine. I will not let you steal my waifu, Teru.
Fat guy's the killer? Yeah, he is. What? Wait, what? Duct tape? No, that wouldn't be it. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it? The case? What? How does this make sense? It was brought in the case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. Oh my god. Well, I don't fucking know! What kind of fucking... What kind of context is this? This? What?! What is the context? This context makes 0 sense.
I see.
How does the duct tape have anything to do with it?
There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
So you're saying just because the knife was hidden and the duct tape was involved, that's the context? Really?
Huh? Duct
God
tape.
damn it, dude. This fucking game's logic is retarded.
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
The knife could have been hidden somewhere else. Why does it matter where the knife was hidden? It doesn't matter. That's dumb.
Oh, so that's...
The knife could have been hidden behind a fucking curtain at the party or some shit. Nobody would have known. How does duct tape make that context make sense? Fuck off. That's stupid.
Though Byakuya was
The
thorough,
reasoning of this game
even
is
he
dumb.
couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic.
Yeah, so even if he had night
Why
vision
was
goggles, he would have
Byakuya
fucking
acting
not
so
been able to see the
paranoid?
knife behind a curtain, yeah? How does that logic make sense?
Not only did he bring a self
I guess it's because where Byakuya died, that's where the knife was, but that's dumb.
The case too.
That's so stupid.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little
That's why I
cautious.
said the context of that is really stupid. It's going off of one thing, and then it jumps to something else entirely different, and then you have no idea what the connecting evidence is. It's dumb.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated
That's why I was
as
like,
well.
wait, what? This makes no sense.
It's one thing
And
to
it
be a
very
little
clearly
cautious,
doesn't.
but performing a body check is a bit much.
Oh yeah, you would say that, you fucking feministic weirdo.
He probably
Just
knew
kidding.
someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
If Byakuya could predict tomorrow's lottery numbers, that would be very, very beneficial.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Don't fucking shout me out, dude. I don't fucking know. This is all you, pal. Don't have any faith in me to do anything right. Oh wait, this is the letter, isn't it? Okay, this is really simple, actually. For once, the context makes sense. Thank you, Danganronpa. Yeah. That'd be this, wouldn't it?
I can prove it with
I was gonna say, watch me get it wrong. That'd be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it? Like, yeah, for
Everyone,
once it makes
can you
sense.
please take a look at this?
Wrong. That'd be great, right? Let's all point and laugh at the retard, children.
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's
It's called a
car.
vagina, Fuyuhiko.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
Maybe not.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Also, who the fuck writes like that? What a weirdo.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Lies! Sounds like fucking SpongeBob for a minute.
Those are still lies!
Doesn't matter who wrote
Could
it.
you imagine SpongeBob but like painted
So,
like Monokuma?
Byakuya
Jesus
became
Christ, that'd be
paranoid
horrifying.
because of this
I'm gonna do it later.
letter?
You know what? Fuck you. I already thought of it. I'm gonna do it later. You can go fuck yourself. It's gonna happen.
He probably
I'm gonna make a
decided to throw
SpongeBob
party
Monokuma. I don't
because
give a
of the
fuck.
letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each
What
other.
is that? It's like a Pepe but clown.
In doing
Goggles.
so, he tried to put
Never
the
heard of
writer
it.
of the letter
That's
in
really
a
funny, though.
situation where he couldn't act.
No, it's already done. I've already thought of it. It's already entered my mind. It's gonna happen. I don't
But
care.
the letter might have been
Also,
just a
how am I
little
even
prank.
worse at this game when I'm sober than when I'm drunk? That's rough, isn't it?
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Oh yeah, also. Check this out. You ready? You ready for some awesome shit? Check that out. Look at that.
His strong
I
sense
made
of
that. I made that
responsibility
myself.
made him believe the letter was legitimate.
It's good, right? Yeah, I know.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have
That's
panicked.
me when I fuck up like 5
Byakuya
times in a
probably
row.
knew that too.
Although to be fair, like I said, the context on that fucking thing was really, really silly. Also, look at Ibuki. She's like, "Yay, my friend's dead."
So,
Alright.
he tried to do something
love
about
Ibuki,
it without
she's great.
telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Well, yeah, that's why you fucking view yourself as numero uno, and like everybody else comes second. I can't.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Are you on mobile or something?
Well, obviously,
God
the
damn it.
killer.
I'm really proud of it though.
The killer.
Let me press X, you fuck! Jesus. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself,
Yeah, you must be on
you
mobile
coward!
then, if I had to guess.
If they were willing
Coward.
to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
That's true. How the fuck is this little fucking, like, 3'7" girl, like, more logical than any of us? But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something,
No, excuse me,
please?
French foreign exchange girl. It's pardon-moi?
What
That's
is
what
it,
it
Miss
is, right?
Sonia?
You're on both and it still doesn't show up? Fuck me. I'm sorry.
I
That's
regret
lame.
that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision
Trust me,
goggles.
it's really, really goddamn funny. It's like Nagito and he looks like a smug bitch, but I, like, morphed his mouth so that it looks, like, really high up, so it looks really funny. And it's
If
like, it's
Byakuya
really
was indeed
condescendingly
wearing those
douchey.
goggles,
It's hilarious.
How did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had
Unless
the
they're, like,
goggles when they
nocturnal
took
or
the
some
knife,
shit.
then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. And because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table in his hands. The glowing
I
paint.
see!
They used
What if
Byakuya's
the glowing
fat
paint
ass
was
as a
the mark?
target.
With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark.
They use that thick booty.
In actuality,
not.
the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint.
I really wish I could English, man.
Does that
I can't English, though. I'm, like,
killer
really bad at it.
painted them in advance?
Like,
But painting
I don't want
them
to do
with
that
glowing
throughout the whole
paint?
game, which is why I
It's as if
decided
they
to give
knew
her a
the
super
blackout
deep
was
voice
going to
now, you know why?
happen.
I know I'm clever, right? Yep. Never forget it. Except for when I
Had to
fuck
have
up.
already known.
Then I'm not
That's why
very
they
clever.
use the glowing paint as a mark.
But when I think I'm gonna fuck up and I get shit right, and then I congratulate
Okay,
myself for being
whoever
smart,
set
then
up
I
the
get to
blackout
boast, right?
is the
Yeah.
killer.
See, it works both ways, doesn't it? Not really. She looks like a fucking circus clown.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
No.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Are there only 2 characters in this game that wear glasses? There's Byakuya and there's Peko. Is that really it? I thought there were more than that.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
Because she's dumb as fuck, dude. Like, really? Come on, man.
Pekko's height. I don't think she'd be able to reach the
Well,
circuit
Pekko's
breaker
taller
in
than
the
every single
office.
one of us, so if anybody had a good chance of reaching it, it'd be her.
I don't care
You
about a
installed the Google
technicality
plugin
like
and
that.
it still doesn't
Pekko's
show
the
up.
one who
Samples,
tripped the
try
breaker and
refreshing,
caused the
maybe it'll work.
blackout.
I think you have to refresh if you want it to show up. That might be the case. Try that. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. In case you weren't fucking up enough already, guess what, bitch? Buckle up. If we call the weak spots you've been seeing up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony is better than yours because he keeps fucking up, or it contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it will become a logically sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? Maybe we should take our clothes off. From now on, you must infer what it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun, and quit fucking up. Because I'm tired of fucking having to call you out on fucking up, so quit fucking up so much. Right. I can't do that. What? Oh god, they're all accounts? Fuck me.
Since Pekko was in the office,
Well, it's gotta be
she could
Nekomaru's,
have caused
doesn't
the
it?
blackout at any time.
It's gotta be Nekomaru's.
That's impossible.
So I have to wait till Nekomaru speaks and agree with him, I think.
Why is it
Maybe?
impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
It's impossible.
Not even before the blackout.
Wait, what?
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in the office?
No, she was jailing herself off.
Clearly a
Not in the
desperate
office because she would have gotten caught. Duh. Wait, what? Just from listening to Pekko's testimony, it's not weird to doubt her. But I feel like I spoke to someone during the investigation who totally backs up her testimony.
Since Pekko was in the office,
Can I type it again? Yes, absolutely. Give me just a
she
second.
could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Hopefully you should be able to see it now.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office.
Fucking come on, then.
Not even before the blackout.
What? Yeah!
I agree with that.
Fuck yeah. Nailed it. I winged it, honestly. Can you see it now? Hopefully you should.
telling the truth.
If you can't, fuck.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekko.
Who wouldn't crush on Pekko? Fuck me, man. But Pekko's sexy as hell.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pekko's alibi.
Translation, it's totally like that, and I swear to god if you tell anybody, especially Pekko, I will cut you in your sleep. Let me have this, you asshole. You see it? Awesome. Yeah, it's like a smug-ass fucking Nagito.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up.
Also, this part
after
gets
Byakuya's
really
body was
fucking
discovered.
creepy. So, yeah.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
Yeah, Teru gets a little bit weird here. I'm not gonna lie.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
Yes, seriously, I'm with Mahiru on that. Like, seriously, some guys really need to fucking tone it down with the fucking crude-ass humor sometimes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is kind of, like, unnecessary and, like, ridiculously rude and shit like that.
It's fine. How about we stop talking
Yeah,
about
but
this and move on
Teru
to
gets a
something
little bit
else?
weird here in a minute.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
Aw, she's embarrassed.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Oh god, Jesus Christ. Randy looks really good with that.
As soon as I stepped into the
Randy
office,
looks incredible, not gonna lie.
I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that,
I was gonna say, did you get
wasn't able
stabbed
to
or
leave
something?
the
Or is it the
bathroom.
food? Yeah, it's probably it.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited? Seriously, stop it.
Yeah, I told you, he gets a little bit weird.
But still,
Not gonna lie.
your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
I love his voice actor, by the way. It's Kokichi from V3 as well.
Stop this childish
I don't remember his
nonsense.
name, but it's really good.
Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it
Scruffy
possible
as well.
someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
Come on, you're a nurse. You know what laxatives are, you weirdo. You're probably one of those, you know, fetishists, aren't you?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Oh boy. Party dishes? Yeah, party dishes. Fuck yeah, give me them party dishes. Give me them fucking party dishes.
Did you eat anything weird?
Nah. Yep.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it,
What,
brought
did you
food
two
to
have
the
some
office,
lesbian
right?
fling or something while nobody was paying attention?
Just a little bit from the dining
Did she
hall.
eat something weird, Sonia?
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
I wouldn't taint my food with
Laxatives would
laxatives,
ruin
you
the
stupid
taste.
fucking bitch. Wait, what? What am I supposed to contradict there? Whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence or someone intentionally caused it, we need to clarify that first.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't fucking know, boy!
I don't remember eating
What
anything
kind of
weird.
context is that? I don't know.
Now that you mention
I'm just gonna
it,
have to guesswork on this, I'm not gonna lie.
you brought food to the office, right?
I'm not very good at this kind of thing.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it,
agreeing?
don't you think?
Oh,
No, that's
fucking
wrong.
winged it for the win! What a champion! Yes!
No. It's
See, this is
impossible
one of
that
those times where I get to
slipped into
gloat
the
about
food in the
being
dining
right,
hall.
like I mentioned earlier. This is exactly one of those times.
Because Pecco wasn't
But
the
next
only
time I
one who
fuck
ate that
up, I'm
food.
gonna look even more
Akane
dumb
ate
than I
some of it
usually would.
too.
So, yeah.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Are you kidding? That thing's a fucking beast. Have you seen it in action?
I
Mahiru?
feel totally fine.
Yeah, see? She feels totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
It wasn't an accusation. He brought it up thinking it could be important, potentially, you asshole.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
God damn, his voice actor is so good. I wish I could sound like that, but I can't. Because I sound like a little bitch.
Let's just dismiss
I wish I
Pecco's
sounded like
stomachache
Fuyuhiko, though.
as
He
a
sounds so fucking
coincidence
badass.
And go back to discussing the
Yo, aren't you a
blackout.
nurse? Couldn't you just have fucking been like, okay, well, you're having stomach issues because your body had a reaction to this?
Yeah. We
But
already
no.
know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell
Yeah,
us.
he gets really real, dude. He rips into some people a few times, especially Mahiru. The amount of time he calls her a bitch in this game, good lord.
Trashy skank?
Yeah, fucking, Hiyoko is pretty brutal as well. As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. Also, look at this smug little bitch. She totally just called fucking Mikon a trashy skank. Look at this bitch. Fucking no chill. God damn. That was pretty funny. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Trashy skank. Good job, Hiyoko. That shit's funny. Irons in storage room? Hmm? Oh, look at Mikon. She's still fucking surprised. God damn.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
She's still fucking
Did
surprised.
they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
No.
It does not have to be the breaker.
True.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
No.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Thank you, Mahiru. I need a shot? Yeah, I really do. I don't have any whiskey though,
Just as
unfortunately.
Mahiru said, the blackout was
I had
caused by
like
a
12
power
shots
surge.
yesterday. I had like 12 shots of fucking Sinfire whiskey, and goddamn.
Of course, that's not a coincidence.
Although it takes like an hour for it to kick in, so like I'm usually drunk for like an hour, and then I'm sober for like an hour.
Which is why those
Something
three
weird about me, I
irons
do
were
not get
arranged to cause the
hangovers. I don't know
blackout.
what it is, but I do not get hangovers. So it's like I get no after effects, but when I'm drunk, I'm really done. And I'm really out of it, so.
And you found them right after the blackout. The irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage
Yeah, that's
room,
right, because
they
Nagito
deliberately
turned the
caused a
irons
power
on by
surge.
giving them a striptease. That's right, I remember.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
What, me? Fuck off. Yeah, see, Nagito
Hold
did a
on a second,
striptease in
let
the
me
storage
speak
room during
too.
the party, and he turned on all the irons. And that's why the irons were on.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage
Yeah, look at Hajime, he's
used
like,
to trigger
I didn't
the
expect your
blackout?
dumbass to talk, what the fuck?
That's inexcusable!
How's that inexcusable? What is your logic? What?
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the... And that means everyone who was in when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back down!
Wait, what? Yeah? What am I doing?
Just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to this and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
It's true the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only
People in the
reason.
dining hall
Oh,
weren't
the
able to cause
AC.
the blackout.
The AC
If the
tunnel.
irons caused the blackout,
Yeah, get fucked, buddy. Damn. Get wrecked.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
But they were part of it, yeah.
Direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office
Nice, holy
clicked
shit.
on.
Thank you, context. See, I'm fine when there's good context, but when there's no good context, I am fucked.
air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners
Yeah,
were set
you do
to
know what an air
11:30
conditioner
PM.
is, right? You fucking Yu-Gi-Oh wannabe.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Mm-hmm. Either that, or Nekomaru actually did succeed in taking his shit in his pants, and that caused the blackout, because, thunder, you know what I mean.
See? I understand! Indubitably!
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance, and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioners
Oh, you sound like you know a little bit too much, Mr.
just had to
Nagito.
wait until they started up on their own.
You know what, looking at Nagito, you know what else he'd be really good at? He'd make a very good mop. Look at his hair. Like, couldn't you just imagine, like, picking up Nagito and then, like, dunking his head in, like, a toilet or, like, a fucking bucket of water and then mopping a floor with him? Yeah.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Oh yeah, by the way, this kid is a total fucking cuck. He wants Sonia's Invisodix so hard. So hard, by the way.
Regarding the energy usage,
I don't know why, but he wants Sonia so bad. And it gets a little bit cringy. I say a little cringy, it gets like really cringy.
Dun dun dun!
But Kazuichi's cool, he's just a bit of a
hateful
cuck, so.
bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Kappa.
shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
Yeah, thanks, Mahiru.
I couldn't have prevented
The voice of
blackout even
reason.
if I was in the office.
The red-haired ginger voice of
Even
reason.
so,
Thanks, Mahiru.
I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't
But
have
shit was
occurred.
more important.
No. The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
No, that's bullshit. She could have reset the breaker with her sword.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness
Bullshit.
would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Killer is sly. I wouldn't say that.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, see, that's the sprite I used for the smug emote. Look. So if you look at his face there, and then you look at the emote, you can tell I fucked with the smile. And I raised it, so it looks really fucking smug, right? Just look at the difference, man. It's so good. Fucking damn, he looks smug as shit in that emote. I'm really happy I did it that way.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh? Nani?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone.
Yeah, this is where
for you all.
Nagito gets a little bit intolerable for a while.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Okay, like, something I love about this Nagito sprite, let me put this into perspective. This is why I love this sprite so much. Okay, so imagine if Nagito was telling a story, right? And he's like,
and then I totally took a dump on the hood of his car. And then I just walked away.
It's like, it's perfect for that. If you were to tell, like, a really funny story, and then he just ended up, like, at the end with something really hilarious and dickish, it's like he's telling the story to a bunch of his bros and shit. Oh my god. It's the perfect sprite for that.
What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well,
what do you mean?
have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside
He's
for
like,
now
oh
and
right,
talk
I
about the
did say
incident.
that, Kappa.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and
Look
set
at
the
Mikon, she's
timers
like,
for the air conditioners.
Please, not my ass. Anything but that. Please.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Yeah, well now we can't narrow it down, can we? Yeah, just makes the game that much more confusing unless you know what's gonna happen, like I do.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Yeah, and you haven't fucking aged a bit!
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
It's been about like 40 minutes.
Fortunately, it's the truth.
40 minutes isn't that long,
Despite
honestly.
the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
No, that's bullshit.
That might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
Nagito, quit memeing, you prick.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway,
Hey, what's up,
I
Unicorn?
have an
I'm not
idea
drunk,
about what we
so
all should do
unfortunately
at
you're gonna
this
have me at my soberest. I think I'm much more funny when I'm drunk, though, but...
Has anyone thought about our situation?
Yeah, I don't have any more whiskey. I honestly don't have any more whiskey. I'm not memeing. I don't have any more whiskey, so I can't do any more shots, unfortunately.
Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed?
Unless my friend comes over. If
believing
my
in
friend
others?
comes over and he brings me whiskey, maybe I can get some more. I'll ask him. I'll ask him if he can come over and buy me some whiskey.
Doesn't that mean...
I don't think he'll be able to, though.
saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
But I had about 12 shots yesterday. Yeah, I did run out yesterday.
You guys
Hopefully
only
you
think
enjoyed
there's
yourself.
something
I'm
wrong
sorry
with
if I
me
said anything dumb
because
when I was
there's
drunk as
something
fuck.
wrong with you.
I tend to do that a lot. I tend to say
Expecting
even
each
stupider
other
shit when
like
I'm sober,
this.
to be honest, so
There's
it's not
no
very good
way
at me.
that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't
Yeah,
have
but
to find out
let
who
me
the
send my
killer
friend a
is.
message real quick and see if he'll be able to bring me some more whiskey. I don't know
Can't
if he will.
stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna ask him and see if he can. Lol, no, I was fine. That's where you're wrong. I'm dumb
I don't wanna do this
100% of the
either.
time. I guarantee you I'm stupid 100% of the time.
Me too.
Drunk or sober.
Please, take me home already.
Country roads.
I want to go home and eat candy.
And I want you to shut the fuck up, but that isn't gonna happen either, is it, honey? Sorry.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Are you gonna move the Baconator to the fucking value menu, you fucking bitch?
Everyone calm down. We're all friends.
They really should do that.
Aren't we? There's no way
They really should
one
move the
friend
Baconator
would
to the value
murder
menu.
another.
Wendy's.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Because he was fat. It was diabetes, clearly.
Who cares?
That's what it was.
Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway.
Oh, look at that face. That's his bullshitting face. I know my Nagito, and that's his bullshitting face.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
A little bit.
Did you say something?
Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
Wow, that was really quiet for Gundam, honestly.
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue?
Look at Nagito, he's like,
about?
As if anybody gives a shit about what you say.
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Also, I think that's a thing from Minecraft, which is what her jacket is modeled after, but I'm not entirely sure because I've never played Minecraft in my fucking life.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Oh my god, it is a pizza roll. But they were clever about it, so they didn't get sued. Smart. Good job, Twitch. Proud of you. Before. I made you go restart Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry. I made you restart Yu-Gi-Oh! Did I? Unicorn boy. I'm so sorry that I made you restart all of Yu-Gi-Oh! She asking how the killer got close to that table? Yeah, how do you get close to a table? Did you, like, chat it up or something? Like, hey, table, you're looking quite sexy tonight. Come here often. Table's like, ee-hee-hee. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it's still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful.
Let's try examining the situation. That picture that Mahiru drew of the room and where everybody was standing might be a little bit important. Just a little bit, maybe. Maybe?
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Here it is. I drew a whole bunch of little squares, and then I drew circles in the squares, see? And then I drew rectangles on the squares.
She's a terrible artist. Look at that. No wonder she takes pictures. She writes like shit, too. Sorry. I think dyslexic fucking cats write better than that. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in this diagram. She fucking cannot draw or write. That's why she takes pictures, isn't it? First we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Court.
Here!
Yeah. Good thing I already know how this shit goes down, otherwise I'd be a little bit fucked, because my logic is really dumb sometimes. Even when I'm drunk. Like, even when I'm not drunk, I'm stupid a lot of the time.
I hope you don't mean
Yeah, look,
they
and Buki's
turned on a
surprised.
light
She's
or
like, how can you
something.
be this fucking stupid? And I'm like, it's me. You realize that, right?
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
That's because you're not thinking about the desk lamp being used in a different way, you idiot!
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the
Gundam,
desk
you
lamp on.
fucking twat.
They used its power cord.
Look at Hajime, he's like, objection, you stupid bitch!
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
Yes, so they did feel up the table. I was totally right. They were chatting up the table the whole course of the party. I was right.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And There's only one
God, you
person
honestly
here
need to
who
quit
could've
making me
done
look at this horrible art, because this is really, really, really bad. The only person here who could have possibly done it was fucking Nagito, right?
You're the only one!
Look at him, he's like, hi. He's like, yeah, I'm about to accuse you of murder.
was
You
you,
realize that,
wasn't
right?
it?
And he's like, oh, that's cool. Whatever.
Me?
Hajime, how could you?
Judging from
I
everyone's
thought we were gonna have
positions
gay
before the
yaoi
blackout,
sex in the
the only
bathroom.
person near the power cord was you.
How could you betray me like that,
Which means
Hajime?
the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
Yeah, like he understands that. He's fucking too stupid.
That's just a
The
coincidence.
only thing he understands is power levels and fucking cards.
But still, you had a chance,
Wink, wink.
right?
Nudge, nudge.
A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning.
I see!
Yeah, he'd make a great mop.
Nagito,
See, he was cleaning earlier
weren't you
as well.
cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
Totally fucking right, you got me. Shit, whoops. Fuck.
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Yeah.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine.
Yeah, she'd be like,
When it's
bro,
one
there's
right
like
after
5
another.
coincidences right there. I think, I think you know more than your leading god.
I wonder, is something like that even possible?
5 is a lot of coincidences.
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so
Of
you could
course
hide
he
the knife
fucking
under
did,
the
'cause
table?
he's a crafty little bitch.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Yep, he certainly did, didn't he?
To be honest, I already prepared the drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, Redhead. Of course it is. Mary Jane Watson.
I don't know if you're the killer or not.
Wait, didn't Mary Jane Watson take photos as well?
Regardless,
Wasn't she a photographer?
It proves that you're suspicious, right?
Exaria, to think we'd meet again. Yeah, Kappa. To think. What a strange coincidence.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier,
The giant rat is
that
absolute.
was part of your plan too.
You
The
got
giant
us to the
T-Dog
lower
rat
hall
is absolute.
and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Are you Tolomio's errand boy? Is that what I'm getting at?
Well, just admit it already.
Just add the Baconator to the fucking value menu, Wendy. Bitch.
So tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
Nagito, I really wanted to have that gay yaoi sex with you in the bathroom. But if you're a killer, there's just no way I can bring myself to do it. I'm sorry.
We investigated together. You were so kind.
Oh,
believe
look
you're
at
the
it.
one who
Totally fits,
killed
doesn't it?
Byakuya.
What? What are you talking about, Exaria? I have no idea what you're on about.
Nagito, say something.
I was really looking forward to that gay yaoi sex, Hajime. God damn it, how could you do this to me, you prick?
Oh, is this the, oh, never mind. This isn't what I thought it was. Also, look at the art of this game. Is that just not one of the coolest things you've ever fucking seen in your life? Also, yeah, Nagito's a fucking psycho, by the way.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the
But it's not
despair
what you
of their
think.
friend's
Or maybe it
death.
is. Question
How
everything.
wonderful.
Believe in
How
nothing.
beautiful it is!
Huh?
Oh, that would have been a shot. God damn it. Those eyes. It all started with those damn eyes. That beautiful smile. At that moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase.
Oh, the power of the
You're
Dragon Blood? In that
correct.
case, I'll just have
It
me
was
play the
my
surge as
doing
many
all
times as
along.
it takes. Yeah, please, God, no. I'd rather fucking spend time in Guantanamo Bay than play the surge. And that's saying
I'm
something.
the one who hid the knife
Ooh,
under the
Nagito
table
looks a
before
lot
the
different
party
there.
started.
Yeah, he was molded by the darkness. I was molded by it. Oh yes, Nagito.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Well, yeah, no fucking shit. Also, that's horrifying. Never do that again, because that was really creepy.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly...
Nagito now looks like a Twilight Zone character, kind of a thing.
Is it
Bit weird.
just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Little nuts. Just a little bit.
But I never expected...
Look at Mikon, she's like,
to have night vision goggles.
Jesus Christ.
Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table.
And then he got stabbed a lot. Whoops, my
How
bad.
that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all...
What, did M. Night
agree
Shyamalan
ended
write
up
this
being
game?
a very
What the twist?
interesting mystery.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if M. Night Shyamalan did write this game, or this series. I wouldn't be the
Yakuya
least bit shocked.
performed admirably.
Yeah, just a Serenity dog after all, yeah.
Just stop it already! Seriously!
Although
what the
I will
hell
admit,
happened to you?
the most of the times that Al kicked my ass was in the Harada state, so.
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you
Oh
lying
wow,
to
a
us this
Danganronpa
entire
character having
time?
split personality? Who saw that shit coming? I did.
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Yeah.
Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope.
Fuck you, Xeria.
But I've made peace.
Oops,
with
I
the
skipped
fact
the
that I'm
dialogue, I'm sorry
lowly,
about that.
Stupid,
Nagito's trying to go on a serious
Can't do
monologue
anything
about
right.
hope and despair, and I'm just like, whoops, pressed X by accident. My bad.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Sonia is waifu! Look at that, you read that, lads? Look at that. He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th, just like me. Same. Every time I watch Jason Voorhees crunch somebody in a bed, or stab somebody through the head with a machete, or a screwdriver, or some shit like that, fucking oof, dude. Seriously, Jason does God's work, he really does.
But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Honestly, if you had to fucking partner with a killer, who would it be? Like, okay, like, hypothetically, if this serial killer said, okay, you're free, off limits, I can't kill you. You want to fuck around with me, what killer would you do that with? Like Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Leatherface, who would you go with? This guy, is he the real Nagito? No, he's Santa Claus, look at him.
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Nani?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Yeah, how the fuck do you even write like that? It seems like you'd have to go out of your way to write like that. Ridiculous.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
'Cause he's a dick.
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
Yeah, Nagito's
Well,
just a prick. He's an
I bet if
instigating
that
asshole.
really was
Honestly,
my
that's his
reason,
role
at least
in this
some
game.
of you would feel sorry for me.
He just fucks with people and gets them to murder each other. For funsies.
Are you making fun of us?
It's not really for funsies. He has an ulterior motive, but you don't realize it until way later.
Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Yep, exactly. He's an instigating little prick. That's what makes Nagito super, super fucking cool, by the way.
Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so,
Also good at being a huge
Nagito
cunt.
was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Who knows what those monks are doing up there in Serenity Temple? Probably doing a whole bunch of weird hand-to-hand martial arts and, making out with each other, if I had to guess.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room.
If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. In that case, Hajime boy, why don't you guard the case in the office? Sorry, I meant Peko girl.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding
You
the
pick Hannibal
storage
Lecter
room,
because he's smart as
Nagito
fuck?
wouldn't have
That's a
been able
good
to use
choice,
the
honestly. I
irons.
really commend that.
The threatening letter.
If you guys have not
along
seen
with all your
Silence of the Lambs, I highly recommend it. Great
was all
fucking
a
movie.
trap to manipulate us.
It's not what you think it is. It's more of a, like, psychological, like, wow, this guy's presence is really unnerving.
Yep.
Because
that's
he's
true
unpredictable
too.
as fuck.
But
It's
you're wrong
something like
about
that.
one thing.
Also, there's a girl that gets cum sprayed on her face, so there you go. If that didn't sell you on it, that should. So there you go. Although it's not how you think.
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
I'm being honest too, I'm not just throwing that in there for yucks. I'm not fucking with you, that legit happens.
If that's true, then how did you
You
conveniently
give it a
get
9
picked
out
for
of 10,
cleaning
really?
duty?
Yeah, it's a fucking great movie, honestly. It took me a long time to see it, but I finally sat down and watched it. I tried to get my friend to watch it, and he didn't want to, so...
I see. Well,
He just said he'd be
there's
bored,
no
and I was
way
like,
I'd
alright, fair enough,
expect you to
whatever.
remember
You're
it.
missing out, though. It's a good movie.
Worthless talent for a worthless human.
Wow, maybe Nagito and I are more similar than I thought. I think people are worthless as well. Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is... Ultimate Transporter, yeah. Jason Statham.
I see.
I like how they threw the unlucky student in there just to fuck with you as well.
Ultimate lucky student.
Yeah, have you been paying attention?
Did you?
Not really.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
Yeah, Nagito uses his luck to do something really badass later.
You just relied on your
Also,
luck.
Nagito saves one of my waifus, so, yeah. I kinda have to be biased toward Nagito. He's pretty cool later.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Looking at you, Nagito, I bet your talent would be sucking. Fucking lol. Forehead. Kappa Pride, Gachi Bus, Ricardo Flick. Huh? I'm left with the red mark. Ha, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you done fucked up. You don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Yeah, see, Nagito's a fuck, dude.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Later, Xeria.
Byakuya was a very capable
You
leader.
can Dark Side Serenity me all you want
Someone like
later,
him
I
to get
promise.
killed?
I was going to stream yesterday, but I got really fucking tired. Because I was coming off of my, drunkenness, and I was just really tired, so I didn't.
It's only fitting that you
Also, I wanted to sit down and watch Scheller do some Days Gone. And I really enjoyed hanging out with Scheller. He's really cool.
That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma!
You should be ready to get a fucking... Ah, damn it. I had something for that. Oh yeah, you should get ready to get some fucking puberty, because you need it, or something like that.
Please, wait!
God damn it, fucked it up. Shit.
Huh? The fuck?
Yeah, see, this is why I shouldn't be on Twitch. I'm not funny, and I have to force it, so...
How should I put this?
Speak!
Is Nagito
What are you saying?
Thank
He's
you.
already confessed, hasn't
God
he?
damn, she just stutters so much. It makes me want to slap her in the mouth.
I already know that, but
What kind of word is fung? Is that like one of those Nordic words? Like Viking shout. They're like, funga! It's like, what?
if it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Well, don't fucking look. Look at Gundam. He has a sexy face.
I'm sorry.
Or look at Chiaki. She's cute. Why stare at Mikon? That's fucking dumb.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But
Then again, look at Teru Teru. He looks like a smiling potato. He's like, yeah.
Simply listening is acceptable.
Acceptable. Fucking love Gundam.
I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
How fucking good is his voice actor, man? Come on. How good is he?
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions, as if picking the right shit wasn't hard enough earlier, which you fucked up several times. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. By the way, if you can't tell colors, you are gonna have a bad time. If the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, all it means is this explanation didn't mean anything at all, and you're reading this for no reason. It had no meaning whatsoever. Wasted your time. Bitch. Oh, please don't worry, I'm not going to fall into despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later.
Well, no, it was explained now, wasn't it?
If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Wait. Let's see how bad I do on this. Terribly. What? What am I doing? What am I doing?
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
What? No, it's gotta be the autopsy report, right?
He has already confessed.
Oh yeah, because this is where we're like... Whoops.
You know... That bastard Nagito is the one who
Yeah,
did
this is
it.
where we have to claim that the knife was not the murder weapon. Oh, I think that was the thing I had to contradict. Whoops.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
You know, honestly, I would fucking bully Hiyoko for her calling Mikon a skanky bitch, but I find it so goddamn funny that I just don't care.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
What, tomatoes are fruit? You find that weird as well? Yeah. It's a little bit awkward, isn't it?
He has already confessed.
He didn't confess, he just said he was involved.
You know...
Because he's a
That
manipulative
bastard
little shit.
Nagito is the one who did it.
No.
He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
Shut up.
No, that's wrong.
Shut up. Shut up and listen to my order.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Nah, because look at the cause of death, idiot.
But based on the entry on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in
Yeah, maybe
diameter.
Nagito stabbed him with his dick. Maybe that's what it was.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Yep.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Oof.
Not a whorehouse!
Don't worry, Mikon. Nobody would fuck you anyway. Look at you. There you go. It's okay. You're not attractive enough to be wanted.
Hey! Why are you threatening her?
Because it's funny.
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon.
That's why I love
Can't
Fuyuhiko. You
assume
gotta
that
love
I'm the
Fuyuhiko,
killer.
man. Really.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
Quit apologizing so much.
Nagito,
You're ugly when you
are
cry.
you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during
He's
the blackout,
hiding his raging fucking hard on
did
for
something
Hajime. That's
happen
what he's
between
hiding.
you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
Yep, see, look at him. He's like, Hajime, come over here.
After all
Got a little
this,
surprise
what
for
else
ya.
do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
Yeah, use your telepathy, Ibuki. That'll help.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this,
Yeah,
it
she's
gives
like,
you
Rocky
double
Road ice
vision.
cream is the best.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Yeah, but ice cream, though.
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you
Batman
think
can.
about it. The truth is beyond your sight.
I'm sure there's some superheroes that can do it as well.
Don't you think that's a pretty clever
Because Batman
metaphor?
doesn't have any
Despite
superpowers, he
the
doesn't
fact
need
that it
them.
came from me.
Because Batman isn't a puss.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. Should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. I don't fucking know, boy. Loki's account?
I can prove it with this.
Yeah. Because it was about hearing, wasn't
See
it?
what happened in the
Instead
dark.
of eyesight.
I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Thank you, context. For reals? Yeah. Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation
You can't
like
stay
this.
calm until you add the Baconator to the fucking value menu, Wendy.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Don't worry about it, Kazuichi. Nobody expects anything from you because you're a cuck, so...
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
Oh,
It's a good thing your ears are awesome
Said
because your
musician.
face,
My bad.
style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Hey, you watch your fucking little mouth, bitch.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
Also, by the way, that is my lol emote. That exact face right there. Look, see? Watch. I'll prove it. There you go. See?
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
Her voice actress is so weird. Like, the way she talks and pronounces certain words is very strange.
What the hell? What's going on here?
She says Byakuya like that.
This is...
kind of off-putting.
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against
Yeah, see?
Nagito.
She says it in such a weird way.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Yeah, see, funny thing is, Byakuya actually tried to poke me with, you know, his thingy, and then it hurt really bad, so I got out from underneath the table, and then I questioned my sexuality. But then, after a while, I recognized that I can't get enough of Hajime's sweet round ass. So, I basically tried to pull off this murder plot, and then get out of here, and then kidnap Hajime and take him with me back to my love hotel.
Huh? Dude, look at Hajime's face. Holy shit.
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent.
That's the best
I
shit
have a
ever. Oh
small
my god.
confession to make.
That was amazing.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred.
Holy shit.
I hurried to duck under the
That
table.
could not have
and grab
gone any
the knife.
better.
But Byakuya,
That
wearing
was
his night
fucking
vision
amazing.
goggles, caught me and shoved me right
My
out from
ability
under
to
the
just
table.
come up with random bullshit is so good for these games.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab
I can't
the
wait to
knife.
show my friend that. Holy shit.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the... Did he say Love Hotel?
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused.
Oh, I
as
bet.
you
I
guys.
bet you were confused, thinking about Hajime's fucking ass instead of fucking Pekko's hot ass. Yeah, I bet you were.
I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it,
Yeah, see,
the lights
fucking
had come back
Byakuya
on.
fucked him so hard he couldn't even tell where
Byakuya's
anything was. He was
body
too
was
busy.
lying on the table.
That's what it was.
Hold on. Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according
He's like,
to
yeah, I was
plan.
gonna murder one of you, and then some stuff happened, so, whoops.
See, what I would have asked Nagito, I was like, okay, if you had succeeded, who were you going to kill? Just out of curiosity.
But unfortunately, my plan failed.
Although Nagito
And all
could lie to
thanks
me,
to
and he could have been,
Byakuya's
you know,
night
planning to
vision
target
goggles.
me the whole time, but he wouldn't say that, of course.
What
That'd
happened
be
after
dumb.
that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
No.
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Yep, welcome to adulthood.
What other word is brimming with so much despair?
No Baconator on the Wendy's value menu. Although that's not a word.
But you can't give up.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna use that joke, but
Do
yeah,
your best and move forward.
it's funny, so.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the
There's your Eye of the
symbols
Tiger
of
right there, Nagito. There you go, Tyler. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. This guy totally wants my peachy ass now. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character, and how much he wanted my sweet ass. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on how much he wants my sweet ass. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will never have gay yaoi sex in the closet. Am I good or what? I know. You don't have to say it, I'm aware.
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try and guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. It's $10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
X button, continue on. Circle button, guess the killer challenge.
There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You fucking debating little asshole.
You're so evil.
That's not what she said.
Villain! You truly are a villain.
Not really, he just fucking debated people, so. He's like, hey, I'll give you $10 million if you do this. By the way, I don't have $10 million. Haha. Fuck you.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Yeah, please don't tell me that.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
And then Naruto pops in. Believe it!
Everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Yeah, thank you. I would forget to do that because I'm rather daft.
What now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right.
Well, there is a way
Even
he
if a
could prove
different
it, but
weapon
it'd be
was
Monka
used,
TOS,
it does
so.
not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what
Yeah, he has no
he
fucking
says,
blood on him.
Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
You don't know that? Nagito could be a serious drug addict. You have no idea.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Bullshit, she's blushing. She has a hard-on for Nagito. Look at that. Why does Mikon think Nagito looks clean? Because there's no blood.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Because that's not where Nagito was attacked.
Yes, that's it.
Gotcha, bus.
Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
Yeah, but Nagito had no blood
He
on him.
stabbed Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
What do you mean appropriate? It could have been any amount of blood, dumbass.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
Oh, dude, you know what? I just had a great idea. You know Dora the Explorer, right? She's like,
Can you tell me what color this bush is?
and then it's like, it gives you the option of like red, green, and then blue or something like that, and purple. And then it's like, it has some blue arrow that goes over and it goes, gloop,
And it's like, correctamundo! That is the correct color.
I guess
We did it.
see something
Now we
I could
see ma.
use.
Fucking Dora.
Isn't that
That'd be
right,
great.
Hajime?
A tie-in with this game would be great for that. That'd make a great parody for Danganronpa, I think. It's only one thing he could have used. Okay, well that'd be the tablecloth, wouldn't it?
I can prove
But there's
it
no
with
way
this.
he would have been able to hide it. Because the
You're
lights
talking
came
about
back
the
on and
bloodstained
everybody was in the
tablecloth we
room,
found
so
in the
there would have
storage
been no
room,
way.
right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone.
Yeah, don't forget about the stabbing somebody part. He's like, and stabbing somebody.
That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Then, what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody.
Well, yeah, clearly, because his fat-ass dead body's lying there. Clearly, he was killed there. We already established that he wasn't moved, so...
Byakuya got stabbed, and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
Nah, Nagito's just admiring me from across the courtroom.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the
I
table,
know.
but not under the table. If it's somehow possible...
I hate how she's cryptic. Why doesn't she just say what's on her mind instead of making me do this minigame bullshit?
Moving forward, we should put aside
Annoying
all
bitch.
unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
Also, I love how she always second-guesses herself by saying I think at the end of everything. In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. I'm gonna be really bad at this, because I'm gonna be honest, this minigame looks really fucking hard. So... The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a key word related to the incident in question. Hopefully you know how to spell. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 1. If 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. 2. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. That is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle with the left stick and press the X button while it's on top of a letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the X button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. This is how you release the letter. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the X button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release with the X button, and after you fuse them, fire with the X button. That's a whole lot of X buttons. However, if you just erase the letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the key word. Display this question with the square button and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword, instead of pressing the X button to fire the letter, please press the triangle button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If a sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave the fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be very careful. It took so long to explain it, but do you understand now? Not really. If you press the options button during the scene, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm going to fuck this up. Bad. So, yeah. If I fail this, be patient. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming here. Very slowly. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. I'm going to fuck this up so bad. I've never done this before, by the way. Not in this game. I know what the thing is. Okay, so X, and then triangle? Oh, I see, I gotta combine them and then use triangle, I see, okay. Never mind, this might actually not be so bad. Maybe. This might not actually be so bad, he says. Although the cursor does take a long time to move, which is kind of annoying. Alright, combine those. Take that. Combine that. Combine these. Get rid of those. Take that. Boom that. Take that, put that there. Take that, blow that up. This actually is not hard, it's just very tedious. I bet it gets really hard later though. Alright, boom, do that. I don't have another U, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't need an R, so I'm gonna put that there. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I meant to press X. My bad. Whoops. I need a T, but I don't have a T, so... Give me a fucking T! God damn it, dude. This is so tedious. Just give me a fucking T. Thank you. Watch me fuck it up. Nah, just kidding. Wait, what? Get out of here. Is that a H? No, it's not a H. Shit. Give me a fucking H, god damn it. X. There's my H. Nah. No, that's F. I don't want F. I need another E, which I don't have. Yeah, this isn't hard. It's just hard to remember what buttons do what, if I'm honest. Okay, I need another T. Get rid of that. Take that. What? That was a T, was it not? I could have sworn that was a T. I could have sworn that was a fucking T. Shit. Well, give me a fucking T, you piece of shit! There's my fucking T. Is that not a T? Am I fucking dumb? Oh, it's- oh my god, I'm dumb. Never mind, I'm fucking stupid. I thought it was under the table, not under the floor. Fucking stupid. That's my fault. That's entirely my fault. I'm just being dumb. Perfectly fine. Don't panic, everything's okay. X. Yep. We can do this if I'm quick enough. Nice, okay, that wasn't so bad.
I got it!
Sorry that was so fucking tedious. I'm sorry that took forever. It's really hard because it doesn't give you the right letter at the right time.
Byakuya from under the floorboards.
So you just got it just takes forever.
Under the floorboards?
It's actually not as hard as I thought it was. It's just a matter of remembering what button does what.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table.
Nagito's ass was full of gaps, and that's why Byakuya tried to get his sweet ass under the table.
If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death. If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? How? I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. That would be Gundam Tanaka. You bitch!
You're the only one!
What?
Hey, Gundam.
You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboard, right?
Yep.
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Seems God exists for my benefit.
I see. Good for you.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear?
Nah, he went to Claire's and picked up another one, Hajime. Yeah.
Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation.
No, he was not.
And if he had it on by the time the class trial began.
That means he found it in the meantime, yes?
And that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern. True,
God, I
this
love
is
his
the
voice actor,
evil
man.
4th eye. Before the
So
might of
fucking
the
cool.
evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered
It's just
asunder.
it's the way he word things is very obscure, and his character is very weird as well. So
What
it's
should
like,
I
don't know,
do?
it's really
I'm
cool.
embarrassed just listening to him.
No, come on, Gundam is like that cooler older brother.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Yes.
One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes.
Tell me after hearing Gundam's voice that he isn't wicked as fuck.
After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands.
He's so fucking wicked.
Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder,
Hey,
you
don't
know?
you fucking sass Gundam, bitch.
Anyway,
No
it
McDonald's
sounds
on
like
the way
you can
home.
go under the floorboards from the
Quit
storage
fucking
room.
blaspheming Gundam. He's way too cool for that shit.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the
Oh,
space
come on, quit
beneath the
making me
floor
look at
is
this
empty,
terrible fucking drawing. It's
not
so
that far to
shit.
move from the storage room to the dining hall.
It's so bad.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Well, yeah, that's the noise you make when you stab somebody, because when you stab somebody, you definitely yell stab over and over and over again.
You don't like stab,
That's
stab,
not
stab?
weird at all.
Should it sound more fleshy? Like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So,
Or not
was there
been at the
anyone who
party
was
in the
able to
first
do
place.
that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards. Who wasn't at the party again? I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over
Nah,
there can be
Chiaki
my
wouldn't kill
witness,
somebody. Look at that.
right?
Look at that cute little face.
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party,
Was Fuyuhiko.
judging from the photo I took before the blackout, obviously has to be him.
Fucking God, Akane over there, seriously going to town. Look at Sonia having a glass of wine. How fucking classy is she?
Yay! It's decided!
Yay, we're gonna condemn one of our friends to death.
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
I love that. I love that right there.
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Well, you are kind of antagonizing him on purpose, Wendy.
Yep, that's
by
right.
not putting the fucking
Things are
Baconator on
starting
your
to
menu.
get exciting.
Good news, you are now allowed to use the silencer. You can use the silencer with the X button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, time limit will decrease, so aim carefully when you're using the silencer. Oh, but if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use it to your heart's content. You know, just in case you want to shoot people, or something. Bang 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 bang. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well done, good luck and have fun. Also, don't get caught. Shooting people is bad. Usually.
During the party, the killer
Has to be this.
lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Oh, come on, I shot that.
And we could have stared at panties all
Asshole.
day. Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Not even remotely subtle, look at him.
Is that true,
Champion.
Fuyuhiko?
Fucking champion.
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know? That means you have no alibi.
No, he does have an alibi.
The culprit is
Fuck you, I asshole. Fuck you, game.
During the party, the kid was lurking under
It's
the
alright, I know what to do. I know where to
Without
shoot
going
it.
to the store. Is that true? Don't act like I'm the... But when the party started,
I know
nobody
where to
saw
shoot
you.
it.
That means you have no
I
alibi.
think. Yeah, I do.
No,
Hey, what's up,
wrong.
Casey? How did you get unfollowed? I have no fucking idea. Although I would not blame Twitch if it forcibly made you
Fuyuhiko
unfollow
definitely
me.
has an alibi.
How are you doing, sir?
Isn't that right?
It's very good to see you. How was No Mike, I think you were doing Ivory King. How's Ivory King? Hopefully he didn't, bend you over a table. And take you to the,
Oh, you're right.
DS2 dungeon, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Twitch does that, like, very weirdly. I have no idea what it is.
Huh? What happened to Fuyuhiko?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here all alone at a place like this?
Standing guard, Sabata Kuba doesn't come inside.
You're okay just done squeegeeing my basement because it fucking flooded? That sounds rough, dude, I'm sorry. Mother Nature's a bitch, I guess. Heh, how diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting
Is
under
there
the
any
floor
chance of
before
Casey
then.
Smurf doing Sekiro at some point? Because I really want to watch that game fist somebody else.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
I've had enough of its bullshit. Honestly, the inputs being trash is what makes me hate that fucking game. The inputs do not work right.
It's still your fault.
Also, like their reuse
why were
of
you
mini
even
bosses
lurking
over
around
and
the
over
old
and over again
building
is a
in the
little bit
first place?
bullshit. You'll do Sekiro if I do the Surge, so Xaria was telling me. Because I asked him about it and he said, yeah, Casey wants you to play the Surge. And I was like, oh boy.
Shut up!
Maybe there really is.
I don't want to
secret
force
passage
anybody
go
to
under
play
the
Sekiro
floorboards
if they
from
don't want to.
outside.
I can completely understand why people aren't into the game. It has cool combat, but like, honestly, the inputs make it torture, honestly.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Yeah, you might want to watch your mouth, Terry. He's a Yakuza. You know, he'll just, you know, blit, kill you.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
You'll do Sekiro if I do the Surge. That's a fucking... That's a bargain right there.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards
But
from
honestly,
outside. Chiaki and
I feel like I would
already
suffer more
confirmed
playing
that.
the Surge than you would playing Sekiro, if that makes
Then
any
someone
sense.
definitely went under the floorboards through the storage
But I
room
hope you're
during the
doing
party.
well other than your basement flooding. That really fucking sucks.
During the
Sorry about that.
party. It was probably during the blackout. Well, If someone disappeared during the blackout,
Yeah, but I would
no
not
one would've
honestly
noticed.
blame Twitch for making you unfollow me,
But
because
walking down that dark hallway to the
like, if
storage
Twitch is
room
making
like
people
trying to make
unfollow me,
eggs
it's probably,
Benedicts
you know,
without
nature's
any
will,
eggs.
for a good reason, you know what I mean? Want to see me suffer, trap BDSM? Yeah. You're alright just sitting down to have dinner now? Also, I'm already drunk. I am not drunk right now, honestly. I'm completely sober. I ran out of whiskey, so I couldn't drink even if I wanted to, and I always want to, but
You're
I can't.
right. I couldn't even see
I went
the
through
office
half
in
a
that
bottle of
darkness,
whiskey last
and that
night,
room was
Casey.
much closer.
Half a bottle, like 12 shots last night. Because, I have a drinking game set up, so every time a character says the word, huh, it's gonna be a shot. So, basically the reason I chose the word huh is because they have a tendency to say the word huh in this game a lot. Like, an unnecessarily absurd amount, so.
But is it really impossible?
I just figured it'd be fun.
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
You can tell when I'm drunk and you can tell when I'm not drunk, but honestly, I'm stupid both ways, so.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
Also, I don't know if you know what these games are about, but, like, basically, like, think of a murder mystery game, but it's also, like, part visual novel, so you get to know characters and, like, make connections with people. And then you have characters that you like, and then those characters end up dying. And then you gotta figure out who did it and how. It's really cool. It's not as fun when you already know what's gonna happen, but when you don't know what is gonna happen, it's really fucking awesome. But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
Appears we're getting close.
Yeah, the
to
shit gets
final
really fucking, really hardcore really fast.
The blackened or the spotless.
It's really cool when you
Which
don't
is
know what's gonna happen, but if you already know what's gonna happen, it's kinda boring. But if you don't know what's gonna happen, it's really fun. So basically how this works is, basically they make statements and stuff, and you have to refute it with logic, and that's what these bullets represent. So you have to take relative information and then contradict what they say, and poke holes in their argument and
Moving
stuff
to the
like that.
storage room like that.
It's pretty neat.
It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Come on, I shot
Really
that.
not possible?
Wait, what are we talking about? I have no
What if
idea, I
they
wasn't
used the
paying
string
attention.
like the cord?
Wait, what?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Fire door?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Definitely sounds
Oh yeah, I think I have to agree with use the light with the kitchen equipment list. I think I understand.
The hallway was really dark during
Thank
the
you for the
moving to
context,
storage room.
Akane. I would have been fucked
Is
without
it
that.
really not possible?
Like
What if they
earlier.
used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of night
See, it's
vision.
games like
I'm
this
gonna
where
go
you
with
really
my
figure
gut.
out how
What if they
fucking truly
used a
stupid I am.
light?
No, not that. Fuck. Yeah, shut up. The thing made me reset
The
my
hallway
thing.
was really dark during the blackout.
It's alright, I know what I'm doing. He
Moving to
says,
the
as
storage
he
room
picks
like
the wrong
that.
thing.
It's like making a seafood.
Is it really not?
What if they used
Sorry
a string?
about fucking this up so bad.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my. What if they used a light?
What? Thank you.
I agree
Jesus.
with that.
Yeah, so basically you just have to refute their statements with logic, or, in that case, you have to agree with them, using sound reasoning.
The
It's
killer
really
had
cool.
a light with him.
Oh, I was right?
Yeah, surprisingly.
But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure.
So
See?
all these characters,
It's
of
written on
course,
the
have, like,
kitchen's
different
equipment list.
personalities and stuff, and it's really interesting. They all have their unique backgrounds and backstories and shit like that. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. Yeah, it's not fucking partridge in a pear tree, is it, Hajime? There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
Yup.
The portable stove is
yeah, by the way, how did Ivory
electricity,
King treat you?
and it's also small enough.
Because
to
I know
carry
you were
around.
practicing him. Did you get him? I assume not, because he's an asshole, so.
So, the killer used the portable stove to
Ivory
move from
King
the
is a
hallway
fucking
to the
dick. He took
storage
me a
room
while to
during
kill,
the
honestly. I think he took me like 7 attempts when I first fought him.
I see.
It wasn't even
I
him
never
that was hard, it was
considered
the
the
fucking
portable
knights that you gotta
stove.
fight before you fight him.
But there's a hole in your argument.
Like, the amount of heals those knights take to take down is really fucking annoying. I even got, like, okay, this is gonna sound really dumb, but first time I ever went to fight Twin Cats, I got Twin Cats on the first ever fucking attempt. But Ivory King took me 7 tries, so, yeah. Huh?
A hole. What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it
Yeah,
to
so
me.
normally, like, I would be drinking every I would be having a shot, but I'm out of whiskey, so I don't have any alcohol to drink, so it's very unfortunate, but...
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's
Ivory
really
King
not
is a
a
fuck? Yeah,
perverted
that's
joke.
what I
I'm
expected.
serious.
So you didn't even have to answer my question. I asked you how Ivory King was, and I'm like, I bet he was an asshole.
Repeating yourself
10
just makes
seconds
it
later,
even more
Ivory King is a
suspicious.
fuck. It's like, yep, I understand completely.
Now then,
I don't even challenge Run
Will you
DS2, and
battle
fucking
against
Ivory
me?
King is still a prick, so...
No, that's wrong.
Don't do that.
Will you be able to break through my argument?
Probably. Maybe. What does he mean, battle? Sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way I'm going to lose against someone like him. Don't speak for me, Hajime. Don't put words in my mouth, alright? Because I will. What am I doing? Fire door? Maybe?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
Fire door.
He said the hall was
Oh
too
shit,
dark
I'm supposed to
see
be
the
cutting
office.
words. Fucking
The
up
light
already.
from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Assuming the portable stove was used as a light source contradicts Kazuichi's testimony? I don't think what Kazuichi said is wrong. I guess for now I should offer a rebuttal.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
Well, didn't I cut all the words?
Stove that you mentioned.
Or did I not cut
Contradicts
enough
his
words?
testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Yeah, there we go.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you
Sorry, I
trying to
actually
say?
gotta focus here for a minute. This stuff gets really
The
annoying,
reason Kazuichi
so.
couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
What?
Crap!
How did I screw up? That is the right thing.
Couldn't see was because the hallway was... So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Oh, maybe I cut it with this?
Allow me to
right,
cut
okay.
through those words.
Should have been a little bit more patient. That's my fault. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Ivory King bent you over a table. Ivory King's an asshole, so.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Although I will say the final boss of Sekiro is the coolest boss that FromSoft has ever made, IMO.
There should have been a wall
He's
that
really
blocked
neat.
light.
Well, it wasn't a wall, it
I'm
was a
talking
door.
about the fire
so.
door in the hallway.
Hajime, not too smart.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner...
Yeah, so
the
basically,
light still wouldn't
how
peek
these
out.
murders are set up is they're set up in a very specific way. So you have to uncover how it happened, if that makes sense. So it's not immediately obvious, and you have to figure it out through evidence and piecing things together and using reasoning and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's a really awesome premise for a game.
I actually noticed the fire door. Just
Some
as
people think they're really
expected of the
tedious, like
ultimate-
visual novels, so people don't usually care, but like this kind of takes visual novels and puts a twist on it, like with the whole murder thing.
Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting?
I'm almost done the
Someone who
stream, I think.
insists he's
I
not
think
the
I'll get this
killer.
done in the next
You
like
are
15 or
quite
so
nosy.
minutes, he says.
You sound so scary.
Don't quote me on that, because I'm
If
rather
you're that
daft and I'll
angry,
fuck it up a lot,
Why
but...
don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Yeah, well, you might have to be a few feet higher to be able to pull that off.
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
Oh yeah, god fucking sake if you happen to offend somebody. Oh
More
no.
importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Did you figure out why your basement flooded? Just out of curiosity, or was it like, was there a storm or something, or was it like bad plumbing, or what?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
Yeah, maybe
You're
you could have used
obviously the
Nagito
killer,
here, he would have
right?
made a great mop.
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you, and only you. Right, so I know what's gonna happen in this game, but if you don't know what's gonna happen, it's a lot more entertaining. Trust me, it is.
Teru. Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
When he gets angry, he should turn into Gordon Ramsay. Where is the lamb sauce?
Teru's the killer?
That'd
Is
be
that
fucking
true?
hilarious, wouldn't it? Yeah.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not, why am I
Also,
being treated
everybody
like a
who
killer?
gets pointed out as a killer gets an execution. It's pretty wicked. So.
Because the portable stove used in the murder...
And the execution is basically shown through a whole lot of storyboard artwork and stuff like that. It's really cool, you'll see.
That's it? That's
If
the
you're patient
only
enough, you'll
reason
see.
you're
I'll get there
treating me like a
eventually.
killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel. Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
He prefers chef.
Call you chef.
Yep,
You
see?
fall to aspersions like this? who will
I
be
honestly
there to
don't know what the
support
word aspersion means.
future of
I
the
should look that up and
culinary
educate
arts.
myself afterwards.
The future
I think you
of
lot
the
should do as well.
culinary arts.
Because I don't know about... Like, it's something weird. Like, I like to incorporate a little bit of education into my streams. That way, if people are going to waste their time watching me be a dipshit, at least they're going to get something out of it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So it's like every time I see a word that I
future
don't
of the
know, I have a
culinary
tendency to
arts.
look it up,
You
just so I
must
can
face
learn
this
a new word.
and fight
so.
it fair and square. You're
I'm
right.
like Saturday morning cartoons. As long as you can
that's
take away
totally
a life
right.
lesson or some knowledge away from it, I feel like I did a good job.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, honestly.
Nagito,
That's
why
a pretty
are you
funny
interfering?
line. Because asbestos will kill you, so...
Let's assume that the killer
Don't do
used a
that,
light,
kids at home. Don't
and
eat
that they
asbestos, it
used
will
the
kill you.
fire door to mask that light,
Either it'll kill you or it'll make you very, very ill.
and that they moved to the storage
I think
room
it's
and
a fungus
snuck
or
under the
something.
floorboards.
It's not good.
Then what?
That's all you need to know. It's inedible.
It's
so.
dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
No, because even if he did notice, that doesn't mean that he'd be able to react in time. Tell you what, if you're walking down the street and you pass somebody, and then you pull out a knife within a second, they're not going to realize that they're about to get stabbed that quickly. They're not going to realize that they got stabbed until they
What do you
get
think about
stabbed, you know
that?
what I mean?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went
I
under
mean,
the
if you're
floorboard.
about to get stabbed and you realize that you're about to get stabbed, you'd be like, oh shit, and you'd fucking move out of the way and probably run.
No.
Not in a straight line, because then the
There was
person would just
nothing
throw the
related
knife
to the
if they wanted to
incident
stab you,
under the
right? So
floorboards.
run in a serpentine zigzag formation. And then you don't get stabbed. Job done. GG. There you go.
The only thing I found was a strange liquid.
Also, this guy is
shining in
really
darkness,
cool. This guy
near
talking
where
right here. This guy's
Byakuya's
wicked.
blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid
Also,
in
this
the dark?
bitch is Wendy, and I keep telling her to put the Baconator back on the value menu, but she won't do it, because she's a bitch, so...
That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark? What was the mark? That fat, thick ass. That's what it was. Where's the fucking kniferino? Where is it? There it is. Oh, I must have passed it. I'm dumb as fuck.
I can prove it with this.
Whoops.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
Yep, 200 IQ.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
Sonia is a foreign exchange student.
So, the killer used the
By
mark
the way.
that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
Also, Casey, every single one of these characters I tend to voice myself. Sometimes I fuck up the words so you can actually tell that I'm doing it, but, like, a lot of people have said that, like,
That's why
whenever I, like,
Byakuya
seriously
got
voice a
killed when
character,
he
they
took the
honestly
knife.
can't tell the difference.
But if they were able
Unless
to
it's
do
like a
that,
joke voice. If it's
wouldn't
like a
that mean
super
the killer
jokey
knew
voice,
about
people can
Nagito's
easily
plan all
tell.
along?
But, like, if I'm being really serious about it, people usually can't tell the difference, so...
Well, Teru!
I take that as a compliment.
Seriously?
And sometimes it gets really funny, especially when I ad-lib shit.
Anything at all.
Like, earlier, there was a moment, and I'll see if I can find it, and I'll clip it for you later. It's fucking funny. It was really good.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again?
Yeah, but usually when I tend to voice the
already.
characters, people can't tell the difference. And a lot of people have told me that I'm really good at doing voices.
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
Also, this guy looks like a really excited potato with, like, rosy cheeks on the left. And he has a, like, pompadour, which is also kind of funny.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Oh yeah, by the way, the moment I'm talking about with the ad-libbing and the voices was hella Ricardo Flick. It was Ricardo Flick as fuck. It was fucking Billy Harrington, Ricardo Flick. Absolutely.
Ow!
Without doubt.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
I'll see if I can clip it for you later. It was super, super good.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in
Like,
the kitchen?
I don't know what it is, but when I tend to ad-lib things or abridge things just to make my own jokes out of it, the game usually folds into a fashion that makes it make sense, like, through context of speech. So, like, sometimes it, like, actually, this is, like, what's going on, and it's really funny. And usually when I'm done with these games is I make a huge meme compilation of funny shit that happened.
Doesn't that prove
And then I compile it
was
into a
in
thing.
the dining hall during the
And
blackout?
then I upload it as a video itself.
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Yeah, can you tell he's full of shit yet?
Well, it's not that far to
Holy
move
shit.
along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
Yeah, so basically, Casey, we're in the process, in case you haven't been able to tell, like, we're in the process of trying to figure out who the murderer was.
That
And
sounds
each chapter, a
fishy.
murder goes down, right? And then you gotta piece together, like I said, through evidence, who did it, and, like, contradict people's alibis and cross-reference information and shit, and figure out who did it.
If I remember
pretty fun.
correctly,
It's a really cool
you can
process.
tell
It's
when
great
a
for
person is
mental,
lying by
like, thinking. I don't know how to word this. I'm too dumb. I'm not even drunk, and I'm too fucking stupid to know how to word this, but it's good mental practice for, like, reasoning and figuring stuff out.
No way! You look greasy.
Implying that she would lick somebody who didn't look greasy, therefore you should come knock on my door later.
But I heard Teru's voice in the
You too,
dining
Ibuki.
hall.
You too.
Ibuki swears on her honor.
Also, Ibuki looks hella Hot Topic, but she's really not Hot Topic. She's a total fucking retard, you'll see.
That's right.
She's dumb as fuck.
Teru was in the dining hall.
She's
not
completely
the storage
dorky and
room,
fucking funny.
Which means he's not the killer.
no, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
It's not like I want to blame you, you just murdered somebody, therefore, you know, murderer, a little
You
bit.
should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope.
Oh yeah, that girl right there, Mikon, the one that's like making the really like that face, she sucks. Fuck her. She's not important.
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Would that be
Also,
enough
this
to
kid has a
crush
fetish for hope,
Teru's
so...
hope?
You wouldn't understand unless you knew what Danganronpa was about, but basically it's the clashing of hope and despair, which is like... If I had to summarize it, despair is like, oh, like, I want everybody to die, I get joy out of watching everybody suffer, of course. And then hope is like, oh, we need to combat this, because this is bad, and we need to persevere, that kind of a thing. So it's an ongoing theme with this game. Or this series, I should say. Gaps in floorboard. Gotta be one of these, boy.
Let me ask you again.
There we go.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room.
Oh, but you did.
I was somewhere totally different.
Oh, but you did. What?
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Yep. Not
It's
contradicting
handsome,
that.
unlike his face.
Well, that's
Maybe it
kind
was
of a
recorded
backsided
or something?
compliment. A little bit.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Okay.
Right. as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Yeah, Ken.
I'll shoot through
Just
that
fuck
contradiction.
yourself, idiot. That's why you don't say words.
Just because we heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in
Yeah,
the
okay,
dining
so
hall.
this is a prime example of how I can explain how this game works. So basically, right now, we're using the gaps in the floorboard to contradict where he was at the time of the murder. So, the kitchen is located right below the dining hall where the murder took place, right? He's trying to say I was in the dining hall the whole time, and that's why my voice was audible. But because there were gaps in the floorboard, he was in the kitchen, and they were able to hear his voice, and it sounded like he was in the dining hall at the time of the murder.
Huh? Why?
So it's like you use information like that to figure out who did it. It's pretty nifty, honestly.
So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Yeah, so this game goes through a lot of detail. The third one is a bit stupid in some places, because some of the shit doesn't make any sense at all. It's like a big game of Clue, exactly. Like, it's Ah-Ya-Ya Clue, pretty much, with like really cool artwork and really cool music.
I see.
But yeah, that's basically essentially
so he
it.
brazenly shouted from under the floor.
Instead of being a board game, it's like you actively talk to these characters, get to know their characters, have your soul ripped out when your favorite character dies, and then you have to figure out who killed your character and how. Or your favorite character and how.
Is that true, Teru?
Pretty nifty.
Hold on a second.
So every time you like a character, yeah, they're probably gonna die. So.
Can you explain this, Teru?
But the game, like, the way the stories unfold is fucking insane. Like, it's such a mindfuck, it honestly is.
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
M. Night Shyamalan, Clue, and a visual novel, with some really cool art and some good music. That's basically this game. So, if I had to sum it up.
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru was in the
Yeah, this shit is fucking funny. So usually when you point a character out, some characters will have like a mental snap or something, and they'll go into a really defensive frame of mind.
Well, I believe
and usually
so.
their characters will
There's no
totally
way he
flip-flop
could've
and they'll
gone back and
change
forth in that
into
dark
something you
hallway.
didn't expect at all. This game does a lot of that.
Huh? Was Teru
It doesn't
actually
overdo
there
it, don't
during
get me
that
wrong.
time?
Like, there's usually only one or two per game, if that many.
I sure
But
was.
they sprinkle
I
it
was
here
there
and
the
there.
whole damn
Because it is a
time.
big cliche, but that's the purpose of it. It's meant to be a cliche for funsies, so.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right! You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even
Also,
worse.
when he swears, he says
Definitely
Paris
lying.
Hilton. And like other famous celebrities, so that's also pretty funny.
However, I am not sure.
You'll see.
I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
So, oh yeah, another thing I should mention. Basically, every single one of these characters has a thematic. Like, they're the best at a particular thing. So they're what's known as ultimates. So they're the very best at that particular field of thing. If that makes sense. So this big guy right here that you can't see just out of the camera, he's a manager for like teams and sports and stuff. This chick is the ultimate princess. This dude over here is the ultimate chef.
Why don't we consult his memories?
She's the ultimate gamer. And he's just a fuckboy. Like, nobody gives a shit about Hajime. He's just a fuckboy. So, his memories.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can.
That girl right there, the redhead, she's, the ultimate fast food chain operator. Wendy. No, I'm just kidding. She's, the ultimate photographer. I know she looks like the ultimate Girl Scout, but she's not.
Oh, you again!
So yeah, she's the ultimate photographer. And, that girl right there in the orange kimono is the ultimate traditional dancer. It's pretty cool. Everybody has, like, a little theme that they have. Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Oh yeah, so sometimes when the game does this, it's really vague on what you have to use. And you have to kind of decipher it through context, and it's sometimes incredibly vague to the point where it's frustrating. But it's pretty simple if you get a gist of the game, usually. Unless the context, like I said, is really bad.
Well, what?
If there's really bad context, it's really fucking terrible. But If the context is clear, it's usually not that hard.
It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question.
Oh yeah, and that girl right there, she's the ultimate nurse. So.
Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and her right there in the green, she's the ultimate swordswoman. So like I said, every character has like a theme. Or like a specialty,
It's a pretty clever way
I
of
should say.
tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
It's very weird to explain the premise of the game to somebody who's like never heard of it or seen it before. Oh yeah, that's the bear that I always went on about, the black and white bear right there. He's the sadistic fucking bear that like makes all this shit happen and forces these kids into these scenarios. And all these kids are like 16, 17 years old, I think. So
How about it? You can't answer.
if you want an idea of their age, there you go. That would have been 2 shots right there. Luckily I'm out of whiskey, thank fuck.
There's no way
I
it
might
would
have just
slip
made
from
that
your
a double
mind,
shot and been like, fuck
especially
it.
not a pervert like you.
Even so, Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up
Yeah, but
now.
we're getting to the fun part. You'll see.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know.
Yeah, so basically your character dies, like they get murdered. Well, not your character, but like undoubtedly there's going to be some characters that people like or prefer over other characters, right? So they get murdered, you have to go through an investigation process, collect evidence, and do all that shit. And then there's this class trial where you have to like speak with everybody and cross-reference information and shit and try and figure out who killed who. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
lonely watching someone I admire reach
so that's
the
the
limits of
process
their
we're in
hope.
right now, is we're in the trial portion of it.
Feels like a broken dream.
Oh yeah, and Fuyuhiko over here, this guy in the pinstripe suit, he's the ultimate Yakuza, so he's like the ultimate Japanese mafia, like mobster kind of
Nagito,
of
what are
character.
you doing? Why are
And
you
he's
messing
pretty
with the
nifty.
killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Although I do enjoy the game more when I get to voice characters, I think.
Huh? But it's already
But as you
decided,
can hear, they do
right?
all the voices themselves for the trials.
The murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, yeah?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying...
Yeah, that's me when I'm
the
drunk.
murder weapon hasn't
Can't
been
understand him
cleared up
anymore. You can
yet.
hardly understand me when I'm sober, because I'm such a fucking idiot. But
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi.
Then where the
Enough
weapon?
with the whimpering and translate.
dude, I swear to God, if I'm ever a murderer, and like the police come to get me, I'm like, oh yeah, if I'm the killer, where the weapon?
He said...
I'm totally gonna do
You're
that.
calling me
I'm just gonna fuck
killer,
with the police,
then where's
seriously.
the
That'd be so much
weapon?
fun.
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
No, we already established that.
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Nagito's dick, yep.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50
Sorry, I should have said,
centimeters in length.
Xeria's dick.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Yep, there he is. See?
Wanna do it?
I knew I'd call him out alert doing that.
He said,
Hi,
try to
Xeria.
do it.
How are you?
What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. A weapon that meets those requirements might have been used in that crime scene. Huh? What's that? Do I have to do the hangman? Yeah. Okay, so basically you have to do a bunch of mini-games sometimes to figure shit out. And some of them are very tedious and some of them are fine, so. This one is okay, but, like, I haven't ever played this game particularly, I've only seen it. So I've never, like, hands-on played it myself. So this is my first time actually playing this game. Although I've seen it, like, I know exactly what happens, so. I've seen it before. I need that. So this is like a version of Hangman, where you have to, like, spell out the word and stuff like that. And you have to collect these letters and yada 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 and play Hangman, essentially. But But it's really annoyingly tedious because you get a whole bunch of letters that you don't want. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't want that to happen. Could you give me an N, please? Thank you. Now I need an S. Don't need that. Ah, damn it. That was the S I needed. Motherfucking asshole. Of course. Okay, now we're fine. Whoops, why did I do that? Shit. There we go. Alright, now I need a K. Could I get a K, please? There we go, there's my K. Fuck, come on, it didn't give me enough time. So bullshit. Okay, I need a W and then I need an E. See, this part of the game is really tedious because they don't give you the letters that you need when you need them. So it's like kind of frustrating in that regard. See, it's just giving me a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want, so. There we go. Now I just need an R. And we're Gucci, I think. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. There we go, that's what I need. Give me that bright pink R.
I got it!
Perfect. Well, not perfect, but that's okay. That went a little bit smoother than I expected. So I'll take it.
The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Yeah,
Before
no
the
shit.
party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
I checked the equipment list, and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Oh, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Hey, Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a Monka TOS picture. Yeah, see, I told you, he swears in celebrity names. It's pretty funny.
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Yeah, so I think he says Paris Hilton, and he says Avril Lavigne. It's really funny.
Sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty.
Yeah,
I
just for
never once
littering.
saw
That's,
Teru
you know,
Teru
don't be
leave
an
the old
asshole.
building.
Don't litter. Rough. Don't do that. Makes you a prick.
He obviously hid it somewhere in the old room.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Yeah, don't be Ricardo Flick with us. Finally, we're nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. Forsake everybody you love. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time the panic talk action. Panic talk action. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen, so this is essentially like a rhythm game. Match the tempo marker by pressing the X button. You will be able to lock onto the opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you will be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Afterward, if you release the X button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the locked-on remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you will be able to damage the soul shields protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy their remark within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the options button to review the controls, but for this PTA, just focus on pressing the X button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation.
When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. Got you, boss. If you destroy all your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument, and if that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the circle button, triangle button, square button, and X button. If you press the button in the right order, you will be able to compose the words of your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun. Right, so buckle up. Almost done. We are almost done. I promise.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
That's mildly offensive to southern people. Not that I give a fuck.
I guess we have no choice but to somehow
Kansas
find out
isn't
for
south,
ourselves.
is it? Sorry, Asian. If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by, but Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? What? Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Nice fucking game, by the way. God, they're as rough as me when it comes to English. I can't even English right. Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? I thought that was going somewhere entirely different for a minute. Carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
Oh, but you are, though.
I'm hiding a dick! I'm hiding a dick!
I thought he said, I'm hiding a dick. That's what I heard. Jesus. I must reveal to Terror the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Well, we've gotten this far, haven't we? So.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
How am I missing this? I'm doing it, like, perfectly in rhythm, too.
Unforgivable!
Or is it, like, do I gotta press the button slightly before it shows on the thing?
Paris Hilton!
Yeah, there's Paris Hilton.
Shut up! That's impossible!
I swear to God, I'm pressing this at the exact same time that I'm always pressing it, and it's random. I'm very good at rhythm games. This is just being, like, really finicky.
I don't know!
Maybe I should just, like, speed it up a little bit. But, like, my eyes are not relaying where the position of the thing is.
Where would the weapon be?
Boom. Done.
This is the end.
Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm really good at rhythm games, but it's, like, very off-tempo for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat
Like,
on the
when the
bone?
cursor crosses where you have to press the button is not where you have to press the button, if that makes any sense. Like, the synchronization of it is a little bit off. Careful, you might end up sounding like a Skrillex song if you're not careful.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
This is pretty clever, I'm not gonna lie. Seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer in the churrasco earlier, inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
Okay, well if somebody ends up using their Miranda rights, you know they're guilty, right? Yeah.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
Feel free to clip that dialogue if you wish, I would not blame you.
All right. Monokuma or
Cut it to your will.
one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
Like I did with Junko when she said punish me in that very sexy way. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that later.
Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
Also, by the way, in this stream, I'd be like 10 or 11 shots in at this point, I feel.
I'm right here!
So, yeah. Luckily, I do not have any whiskey, so.
I'm already eating it! Ah, a bear that eats meat!
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life!
By the way.
The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad! Seriously, this is really
We're
bad!
almost done, we're almost done, I'm sorry. I know it's very tedious, but
There's
we're almost
something
done.
inside the meat! Look what came out!
Oh, I was gonna make a fucking coming out of the closet joke right there, but I couldn't by the way it was worded. God damn it.
Isn't that...
That would've been like the 15th one this stream, I think.
Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
Yeah, see, the way he words stuff is really cool.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a
He's a really cool
fantastic
character, honestly.
weapon from the ultimate chef.
I can't even imagine how long it took to, like, think up dialogue for him. I'm not gonna lie.
You're
Back for a
wrong.
bit, super tired, so I might pass out again. Don't worry about it,
I'm
you're
not
not
the
missing
kind of
anything
person
important.
who
I assure you that.
Kill someone.
You are not missing anything important. You're
You all
just
set
listening
me
to me
up.
ramble and
You
going
guys
about
set me up
bullshit
so
like
you can
usual.
blame this on me.
I appreciate the company, though.
Jeez.
So like I said, you're not missing anything major.
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
We're almost done with the trial, by the way.
Hey, Nagito?
Very, very
I'm
close.
sorry, but can you just be quiet?
I know I said that like an hour ago, but like we're actually close this time. So.
He said, "You're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks."
Speaking of fast food, I think I'm gonna get me some BK tomorrow.
You don't need to
Sounds
translate
good.
anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's
I don't know,
trying to
but
say.
I really want burgers and fries. Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, you need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, this
and
is
make
another
everything
minigame.
clear.
Basically, you have to summarize the events of the case in a little comic strip. You'll see what I mean. Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teru's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. Pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill someone in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Right. Almost done. Very, very close. I promise. Also, look how pixelated these are. Fucking ick. What? Everyone at the party is, I don't know, gay? I have no idea. Maybe we don't have that yet. The storage room before the blackout? I have no idea. Wait, what is this? Same scene as the office room and dining hall. This. Nice, okay. At the office room when the blackout occurred, that'd be Pekka, wouldn't it? No, maybe not. The moment it got dark, Byakuya went under the table. Who did Byakuya see? This? Nice. Oh.
Killer obtained a light. That'd be the stove, which we do not have. A weapon hidden in the meat, yeah. Easy peasy. Alright. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we? Okay, nice. I just had to do that through fucking context, so I thought I was gonna get that wrong, I'm not gonna lie. Storage room before the blackout? Yes. Nice. What is this? This here? Nope, okay. I don't know. I honestly don't know what goes there. Okay, well it can't be any of that, can it? Killer obtained a light. This? What? How does that not go there? What? I don't understand how that doesn't fit, but okay. Well, I don't understand. Wait, do I put this here? Then what the fuck do I do? What the hell? There's nothing I can do. What? There's nothing I can do. I don't understand. There's literally nothing I can do. I don't understand. This doesn't make any sense. No, that wouldn't go there. That doesn't make any sense. 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 Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I should have just gone further left. I'm done. Alright, fair enough. My fault entirely. Should have just gone further left. But I'm daft. The cloth, yeah. Tablecloth. What is this? I don't know. This? Okay. What is this? Okay, well that can't be anything, can it? So I'm guessing this goes here then? Okay. Last stock, thank fuck, that's what I like to hear. Okay, that's all done. That's all done. That's all done. What is this? There, alright. Closed fire door? Okay. I didn't expect that to work, I'm not gonna lie. I think I winged that. Okay, this is Ibuki hearing the fucking noise going on. That's what that is. Boom. GG.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Thank fuck. I thought I was gonna ruin that.
Over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Alright, Casey, so now you'll be able to see exactly how it went down, and it'll all click and make sense.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna have me some ice-cold refreshing Coca-Cola, even though it's room temperature. I always say ice-cold refreshing because that makes it way more enticing, doesn't it? Yeah.
He received.
You're welcome, Coca-Cola.
Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
Hi, kitty. Come here. Now you want to be a lazy fuck? Okay.
But one person didn't come.
My cat's just chilling out, like in my bedroom, sitting on my bed. I didn't even know she was there.
But
yeah, see, it makes it sound way more enticing. It makes you that much more
was already in motion.
Likely to go out and buy a Coke, so.
They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30.
God damn, I've been going for almost 3 hours? Fuck me. Yeah, it kind of feels like 3 hours. I'm not even drunk and it feels like 3 hours.
The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks
Honestly,
to the
I'm not
irons
surprised
maxing
that
out
it
the
took me
power
3
usage.
hours to get through
The
this
breaker was tripped when the
investigation
air
and...
conditioners kicked on.
No, this has purely been the trial, hasn't it? Because I did the investigation last night, didn't I? Yeah, this has purely been 3 hours of me just dicking
Since
around,
the windows
I think.
in the old building were covered,
Good
the
lord.
blackout plunged the dining hall into
See, this
total
is why you
darkness.
never have faith in me to do anything correctly. That's exactly why. Because I'll fuck it up every time. Unless I manage to somehow by some miracle
took out
not
a
fuck it
specific
up.
item that he brought in his case.
In which case, it is definitely a miracle.
That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move.
Yeah, Unicorn knows what went down between Byakuya and Nagito under the table. She's well aware.
He saw Nagito guiding himself with the
Ricardo
desk lamp's
flick.
power cord so he could get under
Billy
the
ready.
table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout
Oh
was
yeah, by the
happening,
way, thank you for
someone else,
refollowing me,
the
Casey.
real
I know,
killer,
like, I'm not that
began
great.
making
I
their
know I'm
move
not
in
that
the kitchen.
entertaining, but I do have my moments of humor, I think.
The killer probably
But yeah,
already
thank
knew
you
about
for
Nagito's
deciding
plan,
to refollow me.
so they knew a blackout was coming.
Twitch.
That's why the killer prepared all the items.
Although,
they would
then
need to
again, I do
commit
not
their
blame
crime in
Twitch
the dark
for
beforehand.
forcibly unfollowing you for me, so.
They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed
I think
a
I'm a lot
weapon,
more
too.
funny when I'm drunk,
This
but I
had
think I
also
have
been
my
hidden in the
moments when I'm
kitchen
sober as
beforehand.
well.
The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid
Oh wow,
that
I
inside
actually
that
pronounced
meat with the bone
churrasco
in it.
right. Jesus Christ. Unicorn, thank you for the bits.
With the weapon and portable
It's very
stove
kind
in
of you,
hand,
and for using
the
your
killer
heart as
stepped
well.
out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway.
Because
so
I know
the light
like
source
something's
wouldn't
going on
peek
with the
toward
heart and
dining hall.
the extra thing or whatever that is. I have no idea what the specifics are, but thank you. The intent is there, so thank you very
Then,
much for that.
guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and
I don't
grabbed
think
a
I've ever
specific
bought
item.
Twits on... I don't think I've ever bought bits on Twitch. God, that's hard to say. That's actually hard to say.
That's right. A tablecloth to block
I've
the
subscribed to
blood
people before, but I don't have any digital money, so I can't throw money at people. Also, I don't have work.
With
If I had
this,
work, I'd be
the killer
throwing
finished
money
their
at people left and
preparations
right, but I don't
snuck
have
under
any
the floorboards
fucking
through
work.
the secret
so.
passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that
The area
point,
I live
and
at
left
is
it near
not
the
good
entrance
for
of the door.
finding work when you're my age and you have like hardly any job experience.
The floor in the dining hall
Plus,
is
where I
full
live
of
is like
gas,
really
so
expensive
there's
and it's
no way they could
overpopulated
have
to
safely
fucking
held
hell.
a light
So it's like
source.
there's no available work that I can get.
But thanks to the glowing
Although I
mark
do get
they
an
painted
allowance. I know I'm
earlier,
24
the killer
years
was
old,
able
but
to
I
get
clean up
beneath
after
the table.
everybody in this house all the time. So it's like I get an allowance of 20 bucks a week. But I'm gonna see if I can up it to 25 to help me save money a little bit easier.
Under the table,
And I gotta save for a
Byakuya found the knife
PS5.
that had been hidden there.
And I gotta save for Borderlands 3 because I really want Borderlands 3. When that comes out, I'm gonna be streaming that
If
like
only he had
fuck.
retreated,
So
he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. But
if you don't know what Borderlands is, you're gonna learn.
He
If
had
you
to
do know what
retrieve that
Borderlands
knife.
is, you know
And at
exactly
that
what's to
moment-
come. So
the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing
honestly,
paint
there might be
began to move.
another Danganronpa game by the year 2020 or 2021, possibly.
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer
Because I don't think the
purposefully shot
person
it
who
from beneath
made
the
this game
floorboards
is
to make
done
it
making
seem like they were
Danganronpas,
still
but I
in the
think he
dining
wanted
hall.
to take a break from making them. So.
Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards
Maybe we'll
and
get
rushed
another
back
one,
to the
who knows.
kitchen.
Also, we should have another God
And
of War
then,
game by the
after
year
hiding the
2020
murder
as
weapon
well,
in
I
the
think.
kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened.
Maybe.
There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime.
Maybe 2021 we'll get another God
Especially
of
if
War.
that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
Yeah, but we're about to get there.
Isn't that right?
You're about to see what
Teru
makes this
Hanamura?
game really, really, really cool. Well, I mean, the game's premise is really neat, but it
That's
gets
what
even
happened.
neater, is
How
what I
about
mean to say.
Did I get anything wrong?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff wrong, Hajime boy. Hajime
This
boy.
is a mistake.
Makes me sad that I'm not going to be able to do that voice
I
anymore.
tell you, I would never.
Although it was a fun ride while it lasted, wasn't
anyone.
it? Yeah.
Would never.
Look at Peko, she's like, ew, what the fuck, you got snot on me. Jesus.
It seems this is the end.
Nice. We just had to get that last one in there, didn't we? Alright, let's see how bad I fucked up. That's not too bad. B! me! Fuck off! I said not too bad. Asshole. Just shit in my open mouth. Thanks,
It looks
game.
like your argument has come to a close.
Like, yeah, I didn't do too bad. C+. I'm like, fuck.
Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second.
That's alright, A is the best you can get, so I got close to next
I just
to
ate.
the best you can get, so I guess that's not terrible.
Putting that aside,
I could have done
let's
better.
move along
but-
to the nerve-wracking
Although the thing that I
voting
fucked up horribly
time.
was the thing that had literally no context. That was really
Now
dumb.
then,
So, in my
please pull
defense,
the
fuck you,
lever in
game.
front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
I bet some fangirls would like that. I'm not gonna lie. I bet there's some girls out there that would definitely have wet dreams about that.
Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Yeah, Mikan's one
Will
of them.
you make
Look at her,
the
she's
right
like-
choice or
That
the
actually doesn't sound
dreadfully
too
wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
That's one way to describe it. Seeing as how one of your best friends is about to be, you know, put to death, so. Right. Reached the end of the first trial, finally, 3 hours later. Aw, damn it. You know what? I should have used the French guy from SpongeBob and be like, 3 hours later.
That's right, this time the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamura.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But... Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning. Just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught?
What?
Being caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? Planning to kill someone, of course. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see, so that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope. I love everyone's talent from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face they may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right?
I
want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right.
I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man, so you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way, no way, no way!
There's something wrong with you.
Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? Hey, but isn't that what love is?
I can't take any more shots, Unicorn. I can't. I'm out of whiskey. I can't. What's going on, Weiss?
Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. And the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun?
It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die.
Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered his plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why? What did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. Why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him! Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be? In order to keep that promise. As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife?
I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you so you could set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru. Why? Why? Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had a strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru.
What do you mean, confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you!
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Yeah, kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito. It's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer, losing a fun punishment awaits them.
Oh, wait!
Hold on!
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances? Maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims.
That's not...
Hey!
Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest, after learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong!
There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru.
I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama's waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Speak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
My cat fucked up my carpet.
Yes, you're
God damn
right.
it. Sorry to break your immersion.
Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
Yeah, so every single one of these characters has a pretty fucked up backstory, and like a reason for, you know, committing murder, like a motive behind it.
I'll be fine. Moms
And
are
that's kind of
strong.
what ties it all together and makes you feel for the characters and stuff like
I
that. It's
won't
pretty
lose
well
to
done,
some
honestly.
illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama's waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen and that several years had passed since our first day...
Hey!
Then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I just wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Teru! You! I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it, if I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill?
I'm sorry.
You guys. Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. Sorry, I gotta let my cat downstairs. She's being a cunt. Can you be patient for 5 seconds? Sorry for breaking the immersion. She just kept scratching at my door and pissing me the fuck off. Sorry about that. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru.
I see. Interesting, but... As far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring.
What?
So... Yahoo!
Seems there's no point basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
Jeez, get out of my way!
Yeah, I'm super sorry for breaking the immersion like that. I know that must be rough,
Well,
especially when we're so close.
Now that the annoying little sister's been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook!
Hey!
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamura Diner? To Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it!
No!
Right. There we have it. Buckle up.
It's punishment time.
3.5 hours this took. Fuck me. Good lord. Yeah, but buckle up. It gets really wicked here in a minute. I'm gonna shut up so you can enjoy this. Yep, he gets dunked in a fucking volcano. How good of an opener is that? Yep, so basically that's the gist of Danganronpa. Basically, you make friends, you get to know them, you get to know a little bit about them, and then they get killed, and then you gotta figure out who killed them through piecing together evidence and stuff like that. And then you point them out, and whoever killed them gets executed. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah! And that was the execution. So, there you go.
The adrenaline is rushing through me.
Teru.
Damn it!
Are you fucking serious? Ugh!
How cruel.
Why? What did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note and makes whoever you badmouthed read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed.
You hate Mikon? Good. I like you because you hate Mikon.
The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it!
So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice!
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all.
What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules.
Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean?
When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something?
However, there's a catch.
Don't tell me the catch is.
Figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. Penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories.
Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know.
You...
Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
Hey, hurry up and tell us! What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories?
Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You're gonna do it? But telling them this is kind of... But I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away.
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cruel.
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Teru, you stupid!
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Why are you smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope, and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you! Please, kill me anytime.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special.
You. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer.
Are you seriously intending to help the killer?
It's already not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope Speak Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents,
great!
Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us to not kill him.
Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch ya? I just won't be satisfied till I punch ya.
Fine. Let's stop this already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now.
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar.
What is that?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling toward Hope Speak Academy, just like me.
Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself, we don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is.
Akane, please feel free to punch him.
Will do!
Wait!
Hold on!
Please stop!
Please stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There's something else that we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is?
Do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry!
If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at?
I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez.
I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right?
So let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're all talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up till the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end! Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Terror was sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands, like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
That's a pretty fancy doodad alarm clock you got there. Not gonna lie. It's pretty high tech. Right, there we go. There's chapter 1 completed. End. Righty fucking Rooney then. Alright. There we go. There you have it. Obtained present. You've obtained a present. 3-star badge. For sucking so much at all the minigames, you fucking idiot. What is that? Wooden stick. How's that a present? That's like literally getting somebody a yo-yo as a Christmas present. That's rough. Thanks, game. Fucking cheapskates.
For a long time, humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything. Even if we weren't told this directly, you'd know it just by looking at the world around us. The internet, TV, and newspapers are overflowing with hopeful messages that say exactly that. But people who can't win, people who don't try to win, people who try their best and still can't win, they are all worthless trash. There are two kinds of people in this world. Those
That's my
who are
fetish
born
right there,
with
having
worth,
Nagito call me
and
trash.
everybody else.
Good lord.
No matter how
If
hard
that doesn't
a
set your
lowly
loins
human
ablaze, I
tries,
don't know what will.
They will never be the same
In
as
all
someone
honesty,
who was
I have no
born
idea.
worthy. They say that effort breeds success, but that's a complete lie. The world is not that accommodating. No matter how hard a small dog tries, it will never become a large dog.
Except Clifford, you fuck. Get wrecked.
No matter how
Easy.
much a penguin tries, there's no way it will ever soar through the sky.
Catapult.
Which means
Get fucked times 2.
humans will never become worthy, no matter what they do. People with talent don't become talented. They're just born with their abilities right from the start. That's right. Just like you guys. That's
Also,
why
I cannot
have so much
fucking
respect
ignore
for
how
you
much
all.
his mouth is moving for how little words he's saying.
Just so you
It's
know,
so weird.
what I feel is different from admiration.
At least they stop it when he's done talking.
Admiration is wishing you could be like the object of
I
your
guess that's a
admiration.
good attention to detail
But
right
what
there.
I feel is not so self-serving. How should I put it? What I feel is more pure. More like a selfless love that wants nothing in return. So, I want you guys to believe me when I say I don't mind if you kill me. But if that happens, I want you to let me help. I don't care if the killer survives, or if everyone but the killer survives. want both sides to do their very best. I want to see with my own two eyes the absolute hope that lies ahead. Yep, I'm really lucky. Someone as insignificant as me will be there when hope and despair collide and unleash their energy.
Yeah, so basically Nagito's character is he doesn't care what the outcome is. He just wants an honest battle between hope and despair, and he wants hope to win.
So please.
But in order to urge that to happen, he has to meddle with things.
If you're planning to kill
me, if that
me,
makes sense.
I would be honored to help you carry out your plan. I want you to use me as a stepping stone so everyone can shine. I want you to kill me in a way that befits...
Oh, shut up! I have no idea who that is. Sorry. Right, Chapter 2. Sea and Punishment. Sin and Coconuts. Ooh. Sin and Coconuts. Sounds great. Byakuya and Teruteru died just last night. An ordeal like that doesn't change the fact that I still get hungry. I learned this firsthand as I headed toward the hotel restaurant with Dreary's sullen footsteps. Sorry for breaking the immersion right there, I can't read. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Hajime, you're already here. Good morning.
Yo. Good morning. Just as I thought, the atmosphere in the restaurant is pretty gloomy. But after what happened yesterday, that's to be expected. Byakuya, who appointed himself our leader, was killed, and the person who killed him was our friend. And that friend was also killed right in front of us. After experiencing something like that, it's impossible not to feel sad.
Huh?
You guys don't look so good. Your faces all look like you just attended 2 funerals in a row.
Guess some people don't feel so sad.
Cause...
That's like what happened. Byakuya and Teruteru got killed.
Uggo!
Not talking to you, you ugly bitch!
Why are you always so mean to me?
But...
Still, I understand about Mr. Ham Hands. But is there even a reason for us to be sad about Teruteru's death?
Hey!
What the heck do you mean?
Why?
Well, he was a crazy guy who killed someone. He totally deserved to die.
Hey.
I understand how you feel, but you're going too far.
That's weird.
Huh? Is it alright to defend a killer? Are you trying to justify murder?
No.
No, that was not my intention, but...
Hey!
Then you gotta hate him more than ever. You gotta hate him from the bottom of your heart. He's a stupid piece of trash bastard who committed the lowest crime possible. He deserved to get killed. In fact, I'm rather relieved he was executed. If I have, I would have totally spat on him too.
Jeez!
Hey, what gives? Does a pea-brain like you have something to complain about?
It's not like that.
Well, it's not about that, but...
It smells...
Something smells, don't you think?
Huh?
Again?
It can't be.
Don't tell me. It better not be another dead body. Nah, it's not the smell of blood, this time. It just smells really bad.
Smells bad?
It's kinda like how a bar or nightclub smells after closing time, you see.
Hey!
I don't know those smells. You must have had a pretty rough life.
Now that you mention it.
I do smell something. It's like a sewer or rotting garbage.
I got it!
I know what it is. Nekomaru's breath probably stinks.
Got me there. She didn't say anything remotely funny just now.
No, it's not Nekomaru. The smell is coming from... you, Hiyoko. Huh?
Whoa!
Whoa, it's true. Hiyoko, you reek!
What did you do to me?
A rotten smell stings my eyes, as if a demonic eclipse is about to commence. Yeah, see, she can fucking dish it out, but she can't take it, which is what makes me hate her character. If she just literally was a sadistic bitch toward everybody, I'd like her a lot, but she whines too much. Oh, she's crying.
Hey!
Said it before, but you guys are really insensitive.
That was close.
No, it actually doesn't smell that bad. I mean, as long as I breathe with my mouth.
Like,
Are you even taking baths? No.
You haven't bathed?
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Hey.
Hiyoko, you don't have to cry so much. I'll tie your sash for you, okay? Really? I can only tie a simple knot, but if that's okay with you, I can teach you.
Yay!
I love you, Mahiru. I'll give you a kiss. Hey, Hiyoko, you don't have to hug me.
It appears you cannot escape.
She appears to have taken a liking to you.
Welcome to the world of girl love. It's slippery when wet.
Thank you, Ibuki. The air's suddenly not so tense anymore. Well, I guess it's better than being down forever. If I was all by myself, I probably wouldn't have been able to put all my feelings aside and move on like this. I guess I have these guys to thank. Anyway, what happened to Fuyuhiko and Nagito? It seems they are both not here.
Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko earlier near the hotel. I invited him to breakfast, but he declined.
Well, that's just Fuyuhiko being Fuyuhiko, but...
Huh?
Who cares about Nagito?
He is cursed. A child who summons misfortune, so to speak. Well, that may be, but... Just letting you know, I don't know anything.
I have no idea!
Without hesitation, I don't know anything about Nagito at all!
That's right!
He's right, forget him! Let's just forget about that creep already!
Huh?
They're obviously acting suspicious, aren't they?
Of course not!
I'm not suspicious!
Impossible!
That's right, I'm not suspicious.
What's the matter?
What's up? Did someone get kidnapped or something?
You came just at the right time.
At the right time?
No, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but you must have yearned for me. Your outlook on life has changed due to my cuteness, so your body can't stand to live without me, huh? I can't help myself, you know? My body reacts to Monokuma on its own.
No!
Something like that?
Stupid.
Who cares about that? Just hurry up and tell us why you're here.
Actually...
To be honest, I'm searching too. My valued servant has... disappeared.
Servant?
What the hell?
You know, my Monobeasts. One of them just disappeared.
Huh? One of the Monobeasts disappeared.
Maybe I cut back on the cost of their food too much? Perhaps they're boycotting me.
Let me tell you. But that guy is the weakest of the League of Four. How shameful for a Monobeast to lose to a mere human. That's what you want to say, right?
Nature.
Though this is merely the prelude, the climax will occur soon after.
Burn in the fires.
Now then, let me hear your scream. I shall make such sweet music for you.
Yeah.
Hey Gundam, you should stop playing with that stuffed animal.
My entire
Still being called a stuffed animal. Oh well, looks like you guys don't know anything about my Monobeast either. And it's a waste of time for me to worry about it. I don't want to go bald from worrying too much.
Okay.
Vice Cap Bob once said, our eyes are on the front so we can keep moving forward.
As Monokuma said those familiar sounding words to us, once again, he disappeared.
No way.
Hey, what do you think he meant just now? He said something about a Monobeast disappearing.
The only possibility I can think of is...
Were you in the middle of something? If so, I can just come back later. Then leave.
Yeah.
At least let me ask me to leave kindly.
Hey.
Before you leave, I want to ask you something. Did you have anything to do with the disappearing Monobeast?
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm the one who defeated that Monobeast.
You did?
You serious?
Defeating a monster like that? How the hell did someone like you pull that off? I'll talk about that in more detail in a different mode. Anyway, I've released the bridge gate for you all.
Hey.
If if the gate is open, that means we can go to the new island across the bridge, right?
Is that true?
That's totally right. Now that you all can go to more areas, let's all get along and live a fun life together for sure this time.
Love, love.
Living together on this island isn't what's important. We need to find a way to escape.
Jeez. Of course, escaping from this island is our main goal. Huh?
Why, you...
Nobody wants to live in a swashbuckling Hollywood-type action film.
I want to live a life where I can be more average. A life where nothing happens. That's better for me.
Alright!
Alright, if you find anything that can be salvaged for boat parts, let me know immediately. It seems that everyone's united on a path that's different from what I had planned.
Now then, let us begin.
Then let's disperse. The time has come to release the cursed seal.
Alright!
Let's find a way to leave this island. That is impossible. Leaving the island is no longer possible.
No longer possible? Hey, does that?
Hey!
Hey, Hajime, just leave that thing alone already. After all, she's the same as Monokuma. It's better if you don't get that close to her.
You're right. It seems everyone's attention has shifted toward exploring the new island. Expecting to find something that'll help us escape this situation, everyone filed out of the restaurant.
Alright guys, thank you so fucking much for tuning in. This video has gone on far too fucking long. So I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna figure out who I'm gonna host with my 2 people. Whoever you 2 people may be. Thank you very much again for hanging out with me for some more Danganronpa. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you had some fun. Like I said, I'm a bit dumb when I'm sober, but I'm a bit dumb when I'm drunk too, so there you go. I hung out with Ruda yesterday, so I'm gonna host him up. Hopefully he's still working on fighting Ishin, but I'm not sure what he's up to. So, either he's killing Ishin or he's fighting the optional boss. So, let's go host up Ruda and give him some good luck, because he definitely needs it. Ishin was kicking his fucking ass yesterday. But yeah, he's a quality fella. Please go give him a follow and give him some support as well. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. See you guys later.